Alright, so a quick recap. You guys went inside the city of Nordshire, where you guys met a priest of Siren Ray known as Father Hezekiel. There, he told you guys that the place is inhabited or infested by the undead after a meteor that happened a long time ago, during the calamity, which is more than 2,000 years ago, which was a great war, crash landed in the middle of the city and released this necrotic energy that turned most of its inhabitants or people into blood-sucking, flesh-eating undead monsters. By going inside, you guys fought and successfully defeated every creature in the area, and met with a tiefling woman named Rin, who is quite surprised that you managed to survive. At the same time, she told you guys a key, or what you call useful information, which is tieflings, or at least from what she knows, people that have infernal blood are considered immune in this disease, which means Nar can't technically can't become undead. As for the other four of you, your fate is still currently unknown. With that being said, you guys are being escorted by Rin, because she mentioned that there is a settlement of what appears to be survivors of what remains to be the inhabitants of the city of Nordshire. As you're heading there, walking silently and hopefully avoiding trouble, that's where we're gonna start off. So, Rin is just walking there quietly as you see her intently looking back and forth, checking all angles if there's any undead. You can still hear the moans of what appears to be walking corpses. You still hear crows flying by, crocking at the night. You barely at this time you don't even know what time it is, but you know it's currently night because you did arrive at the city late. And yeah, just what do you guys want to do as you guys are walking?
Well, I'm just following the tiefling, and I'm gonna go ahead and what was her name again?
Rin, R-I-N. I might want to go.
So, Rin, you said that if I understood you correctly, those that have infernal blood aren't quite affected by this supernatural disease.
As far as I know, yes.
But we don't know anything other than elven and humanoid are affected by this, but so far Dragonborn might not be it. Has there been any shifters or werepeople that have turned into zombies as well?
Not that I know of. He's just walking there.
So we're just walking to this destination. Where are we going? You said we need to follow you. You didn't quite tell us where we're going. And
well, like I said, there's a settlement somewhere in the city, or at least what remains of the occupants or inhabitants of the city. Currently, they're not undead or trying to eat us, so that's a good sign.
Understood.
And as you proceed, anything else you guys want to do as we proceed to the settlement, or no?
I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of pork bacon out and start chewing on it thoughtfully while talking to my compatriots. So is everybody doing okay? That was I had confidence in your ability to do so. That's why I didn't step in. But is everybody doing all right?
Kidding? I'm doing great. Did you see how hard I hit that thing?
I didn't have to, because I had full confidence in your abilities.
And you guys were stupid because you attracted a lot of those things while you were fighting. Normally those things should be avoided rather than causing attention.
It's fine.
It's not fine because technically they'll be looking for us.
Well, they were looking for us already. They just...
Right.
It's one of those things that they're going to seek out the living. So as long as we draw breath, we're going to be targets.
For now. And as you guys proceed further, you're currently proceeding southeast of where you guys came from. Actually, surprisingly, you're going back. Except this, the location is going back from where you guys came from the gates. But this is southeast of your direction, basically. And as you guys proceed, you do see more or less undead. And then you enter a portion of the city where the road is blocked by furnitures. Lots of different types of furnitures with different sizes. You see tables, chairs, statues, giant vases, even boulders and carts that are being pushed in the center of the road as some sort of blockade. You see Rin, or this tiefling woman, just goes into one of the buildings, enters a window, a broken window, and then comes out from the other side of the road on the same building from another window. So just taking a detour. She does signal you guys to follow her. I'm guessing you guys do, unless you don't. So you do follow her, and as you start to reach the a section of the city which is separated by giant wooden logs about 20 to 25 feet tall that ends on a spike, and it's just this entire section of the city is separated by wooden logs. And as you get closer, you do see humanoid figures walking by on top of these logs. Or should I say on tops of this barricade that have either crossbows on their hands or bows, basically. As you guys are slowly approaching, Nar, you hear, and as you see, surprisingly, a crossbow bolt plummets just right between your feet, basically. Just a few inches away from your legs, basically. And yeah.
So I go ahead and, with the bacon still in my mouth, just kind of look up casually and just say, "You missed."
As you look up, who's aiming at you, you see a humanoid figure, which is hooded, basically, aiming what appears to be a crossbow at your direction, basically, at your friend's direction. And you see Rin sees this, looks up and says, "Rengris, are you trying to get us killed?" As she screams and yells at this figure. This figure is hooded, so you can't see, but the figure does remove his hood, and you see a half-orc, grayish skin, long hair that goes all the way from his back of his neck, wearing a leather armor, has metal shoulder pads on the side of his arms, and aiming what appears to be a crossbow at your direction. You guys would see this guy. Where is it? Nope, not that. So you see this guy technically. Where is it? Oops.
Alright.
Yeah, you see that guy. So he has fangs on his mouth, and one thing you also notice, unlike Rin, he has boils coming out of his face. Like, it's even at this far away you would see it, because they're different color. They're a bit greenish red compared to his skin, which is mud gray. And he lowers down his crossbow upon seeing Rin, or this tiefling, and says, "Rin, what the hell are you doing on the other side of the fence? You know you're not supposed to be outside. None of us should be outside." And then Rin sighs and says, "Well, unlike you, I'm doing important work. So why don't you watch where you shoot that thing and let us in?" The half-orc humanoid figure looks at Rin and then looks around you and says, I'll let you in, but as the rest of your friends, they're not going inside. They're outsiders. You know we're not supposed to take outsiders with us. Stop being a pain in my ass and just open the doors. Yelling outside is not gonna help us. It's too dangerous here. We don't know how many of those things are. And then the the half-orc figure is just unimpressed and annoyed and says, you know what outsiders do to us? Do you want to remember why we do not let people like them inside the fence? Open the door, Rendris. I won't say it again. Now. I'll let you in, but the 5 other people stay outside, away from here. And he's just aiming intently at Nar and the rest of you guys. And as you guys notice, the other figures are now aiming their bows as well at your direction. You would see 8 at this area, alongside with this half-orc figure.
Okay, so this is what I say to the half-orc in Orcish. Your clan knows no honor, you are a coward, and you should come off that wall and fight me in hand-to-hand combat to prove that you aren't.
Are you persuading him or intimidating him?
Oh, this is intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
Let's see, that is a natural 20 plus 9.
Oh, okay. So, he looks at you, raises an eyebrow and says, how about this? If you talk again, the next crossbow bolt that I'm releasing will be straight in your head.
I continue to eat orc bacon and just kind of grin at him, and I said, I thought so.
Rin glares at you, Gnar, and says, are you trying to get us killed? Don't...
Not you. He's only going to aim for us.
Well, right now I don't want to lose you because you're important currently. And right now you might be the only chance I have of finishing this. And he looks at Rendris. Open the door, Rendris. I mean it. Or else what? Or else, he looks at you, Nar. These people are gonna kill me. And then Rendris gives a question look.
That
Gives up-
escalated quickly.
Right?
Rendris gives him a question look, says, what? Yeah, they're gonna kill me. So open the door, or they're gonna kill me. And right now you don't wanna lose me. Okay?
I'm gonna interject.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
No plans on killing anybody!
He looks at
Nope,
you.
just all the undead that have been floating around here.
Rin looks
Alright,
at
well,
Rin looks at you and says, go with it.
okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna roll a performance then.
The other figures up above this wooden fence looks at each other and the doors slowly open.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna do something.
Rin
terrible.
smiles, says, well, that wasn't so hard now, was it? And she just walks. Do you guys follow?
I just kind of smile and finish my piece of orc bacon and continue in.
Okay, so as you guys go in, unless the rest of you are staying here, as you guys go inside, you do see that this place is a small section of the city that is separated and excluded from the rest of the city. There are tents, there are houses that is less what you call abandoned and destroyed compared to the other buildings that you have passed by going here. There are people, mostly humans and half-elves, basically. But just like the half-orc figure that you saw, all of them have boils in their body. Different boils. Even the children, you do see horses as well being fed. And even the horses themselves have this humongous weird looking boils.
Why don't they leave?
Sorry?
Why don't they leave? And I'll say this out loud too.
Okay, so Rin here's. Are you saying that to Rin as well?
I'm just saying that out loud.
Okay. So Rin looks at you and says, "Oh, trust me, we tried. Let's just say that we didn't have a choice."
Oh, so you're being forced to stay here? By who?
It's a long story.
Is it?
Well,
Guessing just
not
hordes
really,
of
but
undead?
it's a story that, and as she's about to finish her sentence, you see the half-orc figure is going down a set of wooden stairs from the barricade 20 feet above you guys, and this time his crossbow is not aiming at you guys, but he's just slowing it down, but he's still looking at you guys with disgust and says, looks at Rain and says, "What do you think you're doing? You're not supposed to take anyone that is not from this settlement in here." "Well, they're here, right? And look," and he points at Nar, "he's a tiefling too. He's useful, and unlike some of you, he can fight. I've seen them kill one of those gigantic roaming things made of bones, and as crazy as it may sound, they did survive. For now. That means they could have attracted more of those things, and they're probably heading here. Which is why you shouldn't have taken them with you. These people are useful. Whether you believe it or not, he's a tiefling, and these people can fend for themselves. That is a rare source around here, currently."
Okay. I'm going to walk up into his face.
Okay. He just, how tall are you, Nar, again?
I am 6'2".
6'2". So you're just, what you call, almost his height, basically. He's somewhere
And
around
as
that
I walk
size.
up,
Mm-hmm.
I just simply reach into my bag and produce another piece of orc bacon. And I dangle it in front of his face and say, "I know you know what this is because we're of blood."
Yeah, you're outsiders. I know what that is, because that's what you do. You brag what you have outside the city, unlike we don't.
"Oh no." And I shove it in his mouth. And I just go ahead and turn around and say, "I have 20 pounds of smoked pork for anyone who is hungry."
Nice.
Okay,
Just for good measure. Just
I-
in case we don't
I
get
will
any more money.
roll
Well,
persuasion.
I've got plenty of rations.
Persuasion, Nar, with disadvantage. So this is what you
Okay,
guys
with
do.
advantage, so let's see, that would be a 14
Can I
plus
assist him?
3, so that's 17. My
Okay.
disadvantage is 17.
Okay. He spits the the bacon that you shove in his mouth, glares at you, and is about to do something, but Rin interferes between both of you guys and goes between you guys and says, and looks at what you call Rengris, this half-orc figure. Actually, I'm gonna put his name in the chat just in case. There you go. That's his name. So, yep. And then looks at what you call Rangris. Rin interjects and interferes between you guys and says, as Rangris is about to do something to you, Nar, Rin stops him and says, "Don't even think about it." "Do you really want to do this right now, Rangris?" "I don't know, Ren. You tell me. You're the one who brought outsiders in the wall."
Guess we could do this. So what's going on? I feel like tension is building.
I'm still fishing. I'm still not even looking at him. I'm reaching into my bag and pulling out the 20 pounds of smoke-cured salt.
Okay.
Sheena's walking around trying to talk to people.
As you try to talk to people, people are avoiding you, Sheena. You can see that people are giving you the looks. You see a child was about to approach you, As if she hasn't, this little boy hasn't seen a dragonborn in ever. And as soon as he's about to approach you, the woman chases after this boy and then pulls him away from you. You also notice that everyone here has boils. Every single one of them, from head to toe.
Alright.
And
so
then-
she's asking what's
okay.
up with the boils. Why do you guys have all these things on your faces? What's going on?
As you say that, what you call, Ren Grace looks at you and says, it's a curse. And he looks back at Ren and says, these people as well is considered as a curse. They're not supposed to be here because they're outsiders. Remember, and then you see Ren Grace smirks and says, do you remember what happened to Darren, Ren? Rin's face shifts basically into an annoyed look and says, don't you dare mention his name in this conversation, Rengris. Why? What's wrong? Does that memory still haunt you, Rin? And as this intention, intensifies, you guys see an old man wearing a white beard, crouch, and then has a walking stick, wearing a hood, just like the others. These people have boils, basically. And he has a green cloak. Looks like some sort of elder, I would say. Or at least the elder of this so-called city. You guys see this guy?
Okay.
He is walking slowly to your direction, basically, and looks at both Rin and Rengris, and then sees you guys and says, "Who are these people, Rin?" And then Rengris says, "Outsiders, Elder. She brought outsiders to our wall."
And we bring reinforcements and refreshment. And I put the 20 pounds of smoked salt pork in front of him. I'm sure you have hungry people that could use this.
Rengris smirks at it and says, "They're trying to tame us like we're a bunch of animals who needed food. See, that's what outsiders do to us. They think we're beggars that needed food every now and then because they knew we have less of it." And he just looks at you with a smirk, Nar.
I just laugh.
Rin says they have a tiefling on their side, which is very useful, and who can fight in case things get scary. Rengris interjects and says, "We don't need him. We have people here who can fight." And then Rin replies, "They took down a giant skeleton. I saw it with my own eyes."
Yeah, not even the full team took on a giant skeleton and killed it. So...
Yeah, I just wave like, yeah, it was me.
So, seriously, I mean, if just a part of our team could do that, imagine what the whole team can do.
As that happens, Rengris looks at Rin and says, "You're not in charge of bringing people here. It's not your call. I'm the one in charge of the defenses, Rin." And then Rin looks at him and says, "Who's keeping you alive right now, Rengris?" And then she approaches him even closer and says, "Oh, that's right. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be alive even. Don't you forget?" And Elder interjects and says, "Both of you, enough." He looks at Rengris. "You, back in your pose." And looks at Rin. "Rin, get these people out of here now." Rin looks at the Elder and says, "They're useful, Elder. They have a tiefling and they can fight. I have a way to stop this. I just need time with them. She's gonna do a persuasion check to see if she can persuade the elder.
Inspire her.
Okay.
Are you gonna inspire her?
Fire her.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
So that's a decent.
Sheena inspired.
Oh wait, no, that cannot stack up. I'm pretty sure. So only one of you can do it. So who's gonna do it?
Oh,
Because inspiration doesn't stack up. It
okay. Quick question, really quick. Is there the mist stuff going on in there too?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
everywhere.
I want to make sure.
It is everywhere. It is still here.
Okay.
So who's gonna
Alright.
inspire her?
I will.
Okay, that's a D6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a D6 to see how much she adds. Let me just. Oh! I mean, that's still enough. I roll a 1 on the D6. And she rolled a 10, so that's an 11. The elder looks at Rin and says, 1 hour. You do what you need with them for 1 hour. And they leave. And then the elder leaves as the door closes. Rin sighs and says, well, I literally don't know what else to do. And then as the elder is about to leave, she yells, if this tiefling, he points at you, Nar, gives you more blood, would you allow them to stay for the night? The elder stops, thinks, and then looks back at you. The elder doesn't respond, as if he's still not impressed, and says, right, the Rin continues and says, right now, that is what we need. We can't, one of our tieflings is a child, and cannot provide blood. We have here an orc, who has more blood than a child could ever have. I'm pretty sure he's able to provide us some. He looks at you, Nar. The elder looks at you, Nar.
Thoughtfully on the bacon.
Okay. I'm guessing 1 night won't hurt? The elder thinks and says, they're your responsibility. Tomorrow, they leave. Rin nods and says, yes, they'll leave. And then the elder turns around and walks away from you guys. Rin sighs and says, that will have to do. As Rin gestures you to follow her. Do you guys follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys approach this gigantic white tent that is muddy, and you see that inside is some sort of office. There is a table, a chair, and cabinets of vials, strange vials, basically. And then she sits down and gestures for you guys to, I guess, settle down for a bit. Have a seat if you don't mind. Although we don't have chairs, this is, unless you don't, I'm guessing you don't mind getting yourself dirty considering you like fighting so much. And she just sits there, rubbing his head from frustration.
Okay. So I can't remember if we told her that we're only there for 2 days, so...
No, you have not.
Okay. So I think that I just asked the group, should we tell her that we're only going to be here for a couple days because we're here to...
Did you say that out loud?
I'm just quietly to my peeps over here.
Roll stealth check, basically. If you're gonna say that quietly.
I'm gonna say something back in Elven because I know she understands Elven.
Okay. Before that, Katie, Sheena, roll
Okay.
stealth check. Roll d20 and add your what's stealth? Dex? Is it Dex?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Which is nothing. I don't have dexterity.
So just roll a flat d20.
Yeah. But it's only a 5.
Oof.
She sees it and says,
Oh no, it's a 15. Sorry. Oops. I was looking it upside down. Sorry.
okay, 15, that's good enough. So she doesn't, she's gonna roll a
It
perception.
changes it.
Okay, so she doesn't see it.
Okay.
So,
What do you
I
say?
replied Elven. We should probably pick a language we all understand to talk, and when in common
Wait, does?
groups with people that don't always know what we're doing.
Mm.
She doesn't know Elven, right?
She knows Elven though, right?
No, you're Dragonborn, but do you understand Elven? Check your languages if you have Elven.
Well, that's what we were learning on the way there.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
mean, still, I would
You
still use,
understand the basics, so which
Yeah.
means that you understand don't talk
yeah,
Oh,
around.
gotcha.
yeah. You don't get the gist of it, but you know that. I would say you would understand that it's weird, but you would see that Nar is trying to prevent himself from speaking in common, which is English technically.
Gotcha.
So you know that it's either he doesn't want this, he doesn't want Rin to understand. So I would say you would get that much. As soon as that happens, Rin looks at you guys and says, "All right, I guess I should be the one doing the introduction here first. Like I said, the name's Rin. What? And you guys, I'm guessing you have names. Let's start with that." He looks at you, Nar.
Nar Strom Slasher, then extend an arm and say, go draw your blood.
We'll do that later. He looks at you, Armani.
Alright, Saul just nods. He's like, oh, you can just refer to me as Saul.
He looks at you, Sheena.
I just say I'm Sheena.
And then he looks at you, Ernwin.
Hey, you can call me Ari.
And then Narissa.
Hi, I'm Narissa Blackwood.
Nice to meet all of you. So, do you mind if I ask why people like you are inside the city?
Cultists.
Cultists.
Exactly.
Yes, cultists.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for cultists, or are you a part of this cult?
We are looking for them because they almost, well, they gave me the dead, actually. I died.
That's mostly right.
Well, at least they're still alive and breathing and not walking like those others things that in the city. So that's
I was resurrected. Or revivified, I mean.
Oh, good for you. People here don't get resurrected. We burn them before they turn.
Interesting.
Well, unless those cultists you're looking for are tieflings, I'm pretty sure they're probably long dead by now.
Well, they worship the, what is it, Chained Oblivion, so maybe they have protection against being turned undead.
Probably not. Chained Oblivion didn't care much for its followers either.
Well, I don't know anything about religion. So, here's
She's like, finally, someone who's like me. Clueless about religion.
okay.
She just asked how long it's been like this here.
She looks at you and says, "Since I was born, it's
Okay,
been like this."
The whole oil thing going on here, like the conditions of the people's like been like this since you were younger.
Oh, for the boils, that's just a side effect of the blood.
Okay.
It's one way of, if we inject them with our own blood, They do not turn undead, but they grow boils. The problem is we have to inject them every day. And currently, he looks at Nar. There's only, I would say, 5 tieflings here, including me, and now 6, because your friend is here. And currently, we're providing blood for 600 people.
Oh.
So imagine what that feels like. Not to mention, one of our tieflings is a little girl. So
Do you at least have them bathe in holy water? At least to help, maybe?
well, technically no. We just inject them with blood that prevents them from turning, at least for the day. And then the next day we do the same process for all 600 people.
Oh, because that's what we did before coming here, and they said this should last about 2 days. So maybe you might want to incorporate that in your daily regimen.
You said, wait, holy water? What type of holy water are you mentioning about?
Before we came in, we bathed in holy water.
She thinks for a moment. And she stands up and looks at the, what you call in her shelves. You see she's checking a bunch of bottles. You said holy water, huh? Well, we only have a bottle of it. Because normally we don't scavenge holy water. We basically focus more on food and water, which is very rare nowadays. Unlike your friends here, who have lots of it.
Holy water?
I have a bottle of it, and I think this is what's left of it.
How long does it last?
You don't know.
Well, I'm asking her.
Oh, I'm asking her.
How long have you had it?
Since I was born. Or since my parents have been working here.
Sheena, can you identify it to see if there's anything other than it just being holy water?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna identify it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use
Okay.
identify.
Okay, I remove a spell slot. It is still holy, but it is still holy, but not as strong, basically. But it is still considered holy water.
Is it just holy water?
It is just holy water.
Okay.
You don't sense anything more than that. She looks at it and says, well, I'm guessing this won't be enough, as she shakes the bottle of holy water to bathe 600 people.
Normal water is the real thing.
Right.
Oh, trust me, we don't use water here for bathing. We use it for drinking. Like I said, it's scarce. And the last thing people here want to do is bathe. What? Sorry?
There's no well or anything?
Oil? No, we don't have... Well, no, we don't. The well is in the middle of the city, which is probably not the safe place to be because it's out in the open. So no.
Is there any
Not to mention it's probably long dry.
Anywhere?
Not that I know of. We do have water, but not enough to bathe 600 people. Plus, it's for drinking.
I'm not asking for bathe. How much would water go for here?
We don't sell water, we provide them people. There is no economy here, in case you didn't notice. Oh yeah, I forget you're outsiders. So you don't know much of what's going in here. We're here to survive and not make an economy. Gold has no worth here either.
What doesn't work here? What's up?
So the question is
gold.
about food.
Gold doesn't work here.
So I just offered you 20 pounds of smoke-cured salt.
Which I appreciate, but the people here are not as impressed. Let's just say we have a bad history with people from the outside.
That's fine.
And then he looks at you, Narissa, and says, You did ask me at one point why we're stuck here, right? Why we didn't leave. We tried leaving once before. We sent 10 of our people in the eastern gates, which I'm guessing from where you guys came from. To persuade them, or at least convince them that there's still people here that needs to be evacuated or that needs to leave because they're still alive. they ignored us. And when I'm guessing from one of our survivors, they told us that when they they tried to convince them, they aimed their crossbows at my people and shot them. Out of the 10 people we sent, only 4 survived. And as you see that, I would say roll insight check, whoever wants it.
Okay, insight.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me know what you guys get.
All right, so I got
Flat 10.
Saul got an 18. Surprising one.
insight.
So
I got an 11, that's a plus 7, so it gives me 18.
okay, Ernwin. Unless you're not gonna roll insight. That's
I got a 21.
all right. So all of you except for for Nar gets this. You see, as she's telling the story, there is what you call her demeanor changes, as if she's more serious and teary-eyed, basically.
Okay.
As if she's not comfortable of telling the story.
Okay. So, what happened? What's causing you to be so upset?
Well, they shot our people, so I'm upset either way.
Oh. How long ago was this that you last approached them when this happened?
About more than a year now. We've been here ever since. So now we rarely avoid, well, at least now you understand why people here don't trust you much. Because for all we know, or for all they know, you're here to kill us. Which I highly doubt that, considering if that would be the case, we would have done it by now. Or you would have killed me first. Not to mention, they didn't just kill our people, they even burned their bodies. Not even knowing if they're alive or not.
Well, that doesn't make sense to me.
She looks at you.
Why
Well-
would they be killing them and then burning their bodies? There's no point.
She looks at you and says, I don't know, you're the outsiders. You tell me.
Well, they were very reluctant to let us in. It took a lot of convincing to get them to let us even in the gates.
Well, I don't see the reason why, considering this place is what it is. And normally people don't stay alive here for long. At least people that doesn't have tiefling blood. And which is rare. And then she's gonna think for a moment and says, one of the people we sent was my husband.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. And unlike him, he's human. Or should I say, unlike me, he's human. He did not survive what the people did to him, and they just burned his body alongside with his friends. Alright, is there anything else you want to do here other than looking for cultists? I'm guessing you have a bigger job here, considering you were trained at what you were good at.
Well, our main job was finding cultists, but we wouldn't mind assisting where we could. But I have some questions first. Would you know where I could find some silver and water?
We have water, but not enough. We don't have silver. I'm not sure if any of us here do. We have no use of money or anything that has silver here. Normally we hunt for
what's
food
the
and water.
silver discarded or something, or do you just not? Did you never grab it?
We don't focus
you
on
come
grabbing.
across it?
We don't. Not that I. No, not. I haven't seen silver. That's the least of my problems, unfortunately. Why?
Oh, because I can make holy water, and you just verified that holy water survives this area.
Mm-hmm. And we only have enough in our water skins to drink it for drinking.
He's looking up. He's not supposed to look.
What?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, Saul could make holy water.
Okay. She just nods and says, "Anything else that you're here to do other than looking for cultists? I'm pretty sure you have bigger missions here. I can already tell. I mean, if you're gonna be here, you might as well let me know."
We came here for cultists. Does everyone else know what we came here for? I'm pretty sure it was just cultists.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it.
Otherwise, we did offer to help wherever necessary, but it was mostly just cultists.
Is there any? Do you know where the cultists might be then?
They're supposed to be doing a ritual in this town, so I'm assuming the heart of the town.
You might think that
'Cause
they
that'd be
caused
the
this.
most- Oh, what did you say?
You might think that they have caused this.
To cause this? I would not know.
Interesting. So, unless you're here to what you call look for them, it's gonna take you days, and I'm guessing you don't have long.
Well, since I know that holy water can survive this area, then all I need is some silver and some water, and I could just make holy water. But, you know, both of those seem to be very scarce unless I look at the rest of the party. You guys have 25 gold pieces worth of silver.
I have plenty of gold pieces.
Yeah, but I need that in silver.
He
And
just
gold
thinks.
doesn't exactly trade for anything here.
What do you call it? She thinks for a moment and says, "I don't know how I'm gonna help you, but I have a proposition to make. I'll help you do what you need to do, and you help me with mine. How's that?"
I'm listening. Also, what's the rest of the party feel about that? Are they listening as well?
Yeah, she's just
Yeah,
saying this
I'm
to
good.
all. She's just saying this loud to all of you guys to hear. You said holy water is good. There is.
Well, your little vial you said is holy water, and we identified it, and it's still holy, so that means holy water can survive here. So,
Well,
if I can just get a hold of water and silver, I can make just holy water. Like, I can make
because I have a better idea if you're looking away to, because that's if you said that you're here, if you said that it can help, is that holy water makes you immune?
No, it just gives you resistance for a few days.
So that is still useless considering we need to use water every now and then. And that is not something my people would want to waste on.
Nothing is truly useless.
Well, in here, it becomes useless when all you think about is survival.
I'm
So-
pretty
Do you
sure
have
holy
any
water
idea where
is
this
survival.
mist? Oh,
Sorry, what? I didn't get that. Who said what?
This Gina was just asking. Do you have any idea what's causing this poisonous mist to begin with? Has anyone bothered investigating and trying to get rid of it?
Oh no, the moment people leave outside the walls, they do not last long. Or should I say, they do not come back alive. So that's the reason why our half-orc friend back there wasn't pleased when he found out that I left. Considering my blood is important to these people. So, like I said, I have a proposition. You help me with my job, and I'll help you with yours, whatever you're looking for. I am not gonna circle it the entire city looking for cultists, considering this place is massive, and considering you people don't have long. But aside from that, if you have a place in mind, I can lead you to it. Just let me know.
Alright, I try to team huddle everybody.
Okay.
Everyone, are you guys up for a team huddle? Team huddle? Okay.
Yep, let's go.
She
Let's
just
go, team huddle.
she just leans and then crosses her arms, waiting for your response.
Okay, so we have absolutely no leads whatsoever. They haven't seen any cultists, and if we don't figure out something, we die in 2 days, but nor. So
Right.
we just follow any lead willy-nilly and see if this lady can help us at all, or are we just gonna go gung-ho into the center and die?
But she doesn't know where the mist is coming from or have any idea what's going on. She's no help to us. We need to continue our mission. I don't think we should hang around here any longer than we should.
Yeah, but this is the only lead we have.
It's not much of a lead.
That's the issue. It's better than nothing, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, now that we have the symbol or whatever, we can do
What?
locate object.
A locate object can only be within 1,000. Oh wait, what? How long does locate object? Because I bring out the silver mask from my backpack. And
Right.
I'm like, wait.
The mask are not. The mask is not silver, by the way. The cultist mask. Are you referring to the? It's dark. It's metal.
Yeah, but it's just described as silver.
Okay.
That's not what we're going for, DM. The thing is that the issue is Sheena. The locate object only has a certain radius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Yeah, it has to be within 1,000 feet.
so I can get on my flying carpet.
That's a huge gamble either way.
I mean, 1,000 feet, you say? That's still quite the distance. Depending on what we're looking for.
DM, what's the size of the town?
It's massive. It's massive.
Yeah, what's the
Oh,
map?
is it?
We were given a map.
Okay. Might as well show you guys some map. One moment.
Because it's 1,000-foot radius.
It's
The
more
map-
than 500 miles, I think. Wait. Let me show you the map. I'm currently
That's
looking.
huge.
That's more
Oh
than
no,
a pound. That's
500.
a
I'm not sure. It's sorry. I think I miscalculated my direction. There you go.
500 meters? I think that's supposed to be meters, unless that's really miles, and then at this point we're in a small country, not...
I actually don't remember if it's miles or meters because.
500 M should be meters. MI is the abbreviation for miles. So
Okay, so
that
it's meters.
metric.
Half a kilometer, that makes sense for a town.
So currently, you guys are here.
What's meters converted to feet? Let me do that.
I was just getting ready to convert it.
Yeah, thank you.
It's just over 1,000. It's 1,640 feet.
Okay,
Okay,
what did you say, Sheena?
It's 1,640 feet.
For 500 meters?
Yep. So the whole of the
Right.
town. How far in are we?
Yeah, how far are we in?
You're currently here, at the edge of the city walls, basically.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can you zoom out, Liam?
One
So
moment.
that's
Where is it?
probably Yeah.
Can you get the scale?
the scale
into
in
the
there.
picture? Yeah, you need the
Oh.
scale.
yeah. We need the scale. to
There you go.
figure out. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Sheena, you were right. The inner city is like a kilometer wide. So 1,000 feet is 304 meters, so that's a third of a kilometer.
Mm-hmm.
One moment.
So if we can get a third of the way in.
Well, what
just
you call it, our locate
gamble.
object can get a third of the way in. How fast is your carpet?
I don't know this. I think I don't think there's a speed on it, is there? I've
There
not.
should be.
I think I mentioned that to you. I'm not sure if you wrote it down though. Let me check because it's a 400. It's a carpet
How
that
much weight it can carry.
it's a 400. Wait, let me check. DnD flying carpets. Because I
That's
think
actually what I'm doing too.
Don't they have a
Flying-
flying speed of like 60?
yeah. Depending on the weight, it can slow down with it's 60 feet. Flying speed is 60 feet.
Okay, so then that means it flies at 6 miles per hour. So we can clear this town very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue is if there's skeletons and other such things that can throw large objects at us, we kind of get the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can locate object really easily, and we move at about 6 miles an hour with the carpet, but that would only mean 2 people can use the carpet. Unless someone knows that disc spell. The one that carries things.
Oh, yeah, I actually added that to mine.
Then 2 of us can ride on that disc, 2 of us can ride on the carpet.
Yeah.
This is if we're really just banking on trying to find the cultists using locate objects instead of just following instead of just helping people. It's up to you guys. Either one is a Hail Mary is the issue. Also, locate objects only last for 10 minutes, so that means we can only travel a mile before I can no longer concentrate on locate objects.
Yeah, we'd have to take turns and then rest in between. Yeah.
So
You're right.
it's not efficient either way, so we might... Again, it's a Hail Mary either way. What's everyone voting on? I'm voting just help and see what happens from there, because either one's a Hail Mary, but at least that one gives us an objective.
If helping people sounds like the better option,
Oh, both of them are bad. They're both bad.
well, whatever doesn't get us the dead.
Ah. Well, then probably helping
I did some
people.
math. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so since it goes 6 miles per hour, this magic carpet, right?
So that means we go-
1 mile is equivalent to 5,280 feet.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
one of you guys has actually a lead. I'm not sure if you remember it, but one of you actually has a lead.
Oh, what lead do we have? Is this?
I'm not gonna mention anything else. One of you has a lead. I'm not sure if he or she remembers it.
Oh yeah, the
Where's
Harper
the lead?
necklace.
What's up?
The Harper's necklace.
Harper's.
Well,
Well, there is the Harper's necklace, but is anyone wearing it in this town?
currently no, you do not see anyone wearing anything. You don't even know if there's a
Okay,
priest here.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, a short rest is just an hour, right, Dan?
Yep.
Okay,
And currently,
so-
currently it is 9
in the morning or 9 at night?
evening. You guys arrive here at
Okay.
night, which is why
I
you want.
vote... Okay, so... We have this one necklace thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way this entire settlement is in 1,000-foot, diameter,
No.
or 2...
Well-
yeah, this place is small.
I mean, if it's just a settlement. Wait, one moment. No, I would say not.
Alright, DM, I'm just gonna burn a spell slot. I cast locate objects on the...
So technically, the circle, that's how big the settlement is.
Oh, that's not big at all.
Mm-hmm. This
I
is just a
cast
small.
locate-
What? Locate?
I cast locate object on the Harper necklace.
Okay.
Is anyone in this settlement wearing a Harper necklace?
You do not
Yeah.
detect anything.
No one in the settlement's wearing a Harper necklace.
Nope.
Okay. So
Okay.
there's no Harpers here. None. 0.
Yeah.
Nope.
So then Sheena can then cast locate object since she knows what Evaran's symbol necklace thingy is, she can do that.
Okay.
Does she find anything?
No. You do not
Okay,
find.
then.
Anything in this area, or at least in the settlement.
I'll tell them what's going on. 'Cause I need to take my headphones.
Alrighty then. Alright. I drew a big goose egg on people who have the symbol of the unchained whatever god thing that Heveran was wearing. So
you can confront to Rin. Rin is just sitting there impatiently waiting for you guys.
okay, well then I'll use prestidigitation and I'll go over and I'll say, does this symbol look familiar to you? Have you seen it?
Which one are you showing? The Harper or
To
the...
Rin.
No, which one are you showing? The Harper or the Cultist? The Cultist necklace.
The cultist one, because that's what we're there for.
Okay, so she looks at it and says, no, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'm not much of a religious type. I lost faith with the gods a long time ago.
Okay. Alrighty then.
What do you guys do? She thinks for a moment and says, you can stay here for the night. I'll provide you, I guess, blankets. That should be enough. And then I would say let me know if we have yourself a deal. I'll help you as long as it's beyond reason. If you help me do with my task, are you willing to hear what my task is at the very least?
Alright, group, what do you think? Should we help her with her task?
Yep.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
help her
might
with
as
her
well.
task. I guess so.
Well, as you might not know, that there's a disease here, and it's killing people. I know how to slow it down temporarily, which is why the tiefling blood comes to use. And you said whole water. Now, I was born here, and my ancestors lived in this city for a long time before this thing even happened. They have a clinic used for infusing potions inside the city. If I can go here, they have a machine there, or should I say an engine, that could infuse chemicals. I might make a cure. I have, I would say, a manual that belonged to my, I would say, great grandparents, how to operate the thing. It's just that going to the going away from the border, or away from the wooden fence is one thing. Going farther is another. And right now the clinic is on the other side of the city. She brings out a map and she points you guys to here, which is the clinic. Yeah, she points you at letter M, basically.
So clear across the city.
Yep, she nods.
Alright.
Now, I'm not a fighter, but I did saw you guys fight, and he looks at you, and when you did mention that you're hired professionals, correct?
Yep, we're all professionals at this sort of thing.
Well, I guess it's time for you to prove it then. So, do we have ourselves a deal? Or is that hired professional thing is a lie, basically?
Professionals get paid. What are you giving us?
Well, I did mention that I'm gonna help you with whatever you need here, although I will not be circulating the entire city looking for cultists that is probably long dead. Considering you guys didn't even know if these people are tieflings in the first place. So, chances are we're looking for corpses. And the last thing I want to do is look for every corpse in the city.
Alright. Here's my part of the payment. You will have a meal with us before we go to bed.
Roll persuasion.
Nat 20.
Oh. Sure. If that makes you feel better, sure.
I'd rather be eating with somebody that I know is a friend versus somebody setting us up for failure.
Oh, don't worry. I will not let them touch you.
Well, it's not even that. We want to make sure that your intentions are good as well.
I'm trying to save 600 people. You still think I'm not good?
We are...
You're from the group of
outside.
people who killed 10 of our people, including my husband. You still think I'm
I
not good?
understand that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we've been shown hostility coming into this place, and I want to make sure that we are on the same battlefield. So, I hand her a good chunk of salt pork and say, dig in.
Also, I'm pretty 100% certain that we're not with anybody due to the fact that the guards on the wall also hate us.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I literally said that it took a lot of persuasion for us to let them even in, so I don't know why she's saying that.
Also, did you guys locate objects?
I did.
Nothing pinged, I'm guessing?
No, nothing.
Alright, I'll just burn my last second little soul slot. I cast locate objects on the mask. Are there any masks within 1,000 feet of us?
Nope.
Okay, so no, everyone in this town is clean. So.
Okay.
All right. So I go ahead and give her that pork. Does she eat it?
She gets it and then calls for a person. You see a young woman man with brown shabby hair approaches and says, Rin looks at the young man and says, check if this is poisoned. And if it's not, put it in the storage. The young man nods and then grabs the meat and then leaves the tent. Anything else?
So I remove the pork.
Okay. Are you gonna? How much are you gonna give her?
I gave her 20 pounds.
Okay, so the young man took the 20 pounds and left the camp.
There's my good deed. And I pull out a steak of one of my pounds of pork bacon and split it in half and give her half and say, eat.
I'm fine.
You're eating with us. That's my deal.
Yes, I'm eating with you. I didn't mention that I'm gonna eat while you're eating. I said I'm gonna join you in.
Part of the payment. You must eat alongside us so that we know that your intentions are true.
Is this poisoned?
I take a big bite out of the half that I've taken.
Okay.
It tastes like it.
She hesitates for a moment and then she takes a bite of it. She's still looking at you.
I'm just chewing thoughtfully, smiling. And I motion for everybody down. I go ahead and break out another 4 pounds of my own bacon, which is the last of it, and split it up amongst the group for everyone to eat for dinner.
Alright, bacon.
Yum yum.
The food away.
Okay, so she looks at it and says, I can't help you if you don't have a direction in mind of where looking for this cultist. And most of the city is not
your
unsafe.
thing done first, and then, well, first we should probably rest. Or what's the plan here, lady?
Are you guys gonna sleep? Because it's currently evening at this point.
Saul can't see in the dark, but you know,
Yeah.
if the rest of the party wants to get going, that's fine.
I'm guessing you need a lot of rest.
I'm on the second level soul slots.
Mhm.
I cast locate objects like 50 times, so I am on the second level soul slots.
Okay, so we all eat together while we're
Okay,
eating.
yeah.
We need to rest.
Yeah, alright, so you guys long rest. Do you guys take a short or long rest? I'm guessing long rest, right?
I need a long rest to recharge my blood.
Okay. So you guys take long rest. You do take ships, and even though without taking ships, Erwin can take the ship with you because he's just meditating. The night is uneventful.
Who's taking what shift?
No, I would say it doesn't really matter because the night is uneventful. Nothing really happens.
Okay.
And Erwin is also taking a ship because he's just meditating, so technically he's half asleep. And yeah, the morning does come, but it doesn't look like morning. It's still foggy, the mist is still there. You don't see the sun, as if it's raining, or cloudy basically, grayish cloud. And yeah, you regain your hit points and your spell slots.
Nice
you do
stretch.
see at the corner of this room, you do see Rin packing things. And it looks like you guys currently wake up and says, "Oh, have a well rest sleep, I assume."
Yeah, it was well enough.
So, do you guys have a place in mind of where you wanna go if you end up helping me?
No, we were just sleeping. We just woke up. We haven't discussed anything.
Okay, she nods. Okay, I'll give you an hour to discuss that. And then we should leave. We're burning daylight. And then
Do
I'll
we
let
have a
you...
map?
I mean, technically, I think I would say there is a map in the area. So yeah, she did show you a map. So it's still there.
Okay. Alright, I'm just a little confused, so someone else can maybe take the reins. It's less confused.
Okay. So, looking at the, I want to look at those, what do you have written up there for the, location points? The left corner. Here we go. I think the Nordshire Cathedral would be a good place to look for those cultists.
Okay.
So that's C. So it's right here. It's very close.
So that'd be on the way to the lab. So I think we should stop by there and investigate.
It's as good a plan as any.
Yep, I'm down with that. That works.
That also means that if there's any holy water left in that cathedral, maybe we can go ahead and bottle it up and take with us the help of the people.
Right.
It's a long shot, but it's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. So we can ask for containers, I guess, so we can.
Jugs.
Yeah.
Something. Worst comes to worst, so I take two of the roasted rabbits that I've been roasting on a spit while we've been talking, and I break them into halves and hand them off each respectively to everybody for breakfast, and say, taking a haunch and tearing it into it with my teeth, I'm like, I think we're pretty much ready. Does anyone else have any preparations they need?
No, I think I'm good to go.
So,
Anything
everybody has
else?
a bit of rabbit for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No.
All right. So you see Rin approaches you guys and says, "Well, where do you, so are you ready to escort me to what I need to do? At least keep me alive and hopefully don't get me killed, considering you guys like attracting the dead a lot, which we're not gonna do."
That's fine. We're going to the cathedral on the way, so that's the, there's no reason for you to not take us that direction because it is on the way. So we'll check out the cathedral, and let's see what point Q is. Is that Q? G.
G. G is the
Nordshire
library.
Archive Library. So that'll be on the way too.
Yeah, we can check that out. I feel like that would be a great place to check.
it'll give us waypoints to go ahead and take cover from the creatures in buildings that probably have withstood the siege of time. Sound like a plan, everybody?
Yep, sounds good.
All right. First stretch is going to be a bit longer than the other 3, so we need to make sure.
Alright, so, a little thing that you should know. The engine or the machine inside the clinic of my ancestral clinic is a steam engine. So once I start it, it's gonna make a lot of noise. So
That's
this
fine.
is...
I got rope.
So like I said, you said you were professionals, right? This is where you guys came to use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be inside of that clinic, and it's gonna attract from several kilometers away for God knows what, considering this is the only noise that is gonna be happening inside the city, because most of it is either dead. You guys will make sure that nothing, and I mean nothing, gets near the clinic while I make what I need to do.
Let's just put it this way. Killing is our business, and sometimes business is good.
He nods. Okay, so that's a yes then, I assume.
I only spoke for myself, but yeah.
Well,
Well,
we need to get our information. We have our mission too, so we need to work
which is
together.
why I'm escorting you to where you need to go.
Yes. We need to work together. That's all I really care about.
Very well. Let's get moving. And then she packs up and you guys leave. You guys leave the secluded part of the village or the city. As you guys walk, you do see Rin avoiding the major roads and sticking to the side streets as you guys head to the church, and you guys see this wooden, decrepit, abandoned chapel. It has a lot of barricades, basically, as if it was some sort of shelter at one point. It looks abandoned. You don't see any movement. There are lots of blood splatter everywhere, and I would say you guys see the chapel. What do you guys do?
I motion Harwin. Said, you make the least noise. Do you think you could investigate without being caught?
Well, how long are we traveling for?
Currently, as this, you guys traveled for at least 30 minutes, I would say, 20 to 30 minutes. Just heading to the...
If we travel for at least an hour... Look, okay, I'll just make this simple. If we travel for at least an hour, I can get the spell slot back, but I think I should just cast Locate Objects and see if there's any masks in there. Or should I check the amulet? Which one should I check? Mask or amulet?
Okay.
Mask.
Okay, you...
Cast Locate Objects. Is there any of those cultist masks?
You do not find any. You do not detect any.
Okay.
I'm pretty 100% that there's no activity here then.
Yeah, but we may be able to find other things like holy water in here. It's a church.
If
So,
you can, then yeah, that would be bad.
Harwin, without disturbing it, see if you can peek in.
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay,
Roll
you
stealth here and sneak into the church.
roll stealth check.
24.
Yeah, you're stealthy, and you even blend with the fog, basically. As you peek in, you do see the benches are all broken, rotten, basically. The statue in the center, you don't even know if it's a god or just a random person. It's crumpled to the floor. It's just half of its lower body, and the rest is just crumpled to the floor, broken to pieces. It is abandoned. You don't hear noises. You do see that this place used to be a shelter. At some point, you do see tents that is destroyed, completely abandoned, and you see bones, skeletons, dead basically, unmoving, and they're just littered the place. It's a sad sight basically.
Well, as long as there's...
you do see jars and chests.
Well, as long as there's nothing undead in here, I'll motion for the rest of the party to come on in. We can start picking through here for supplies.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, you guys get in, and you're now inside the chapel.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna roll to search.
Roll.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Roll to investigate.
Okay, roll investigate for those people who want to look for particular items or anything at all.
21. I'm
Oh.
going to go ahead and look for any personal effects, diaries, journals,
Okay.
Got-
Good.
bags.
Okay. How about you, Sheena? What did you roll? Anything else?
I got an 18.
What are you looking for specifically?
In the cathedral,
Mm-hmm. Are you
I'm gonna look for any kind of religious markings or symbols that might be residual in there, and some holy water, or any places that might have holy objects.
Okay, so, Nar, you roll 21. You do find what you call torn out paper, at least paper that looks like it was torn from a.
Everybody, y'all need to take your asses to ever use grilled cheese.
What was that?
Arwen is now becoming an infantry chain.
Oh, someone's watching TV. All right. So I was like, what? So you guys, Nar, you found torn up paper in a tent somewhere at the side of the chapel, and it's the paper itself is very old to the point that it started to go brown and the ink started to fade. And the letter says, "The people here in the cathedral are terrified. They know as much as we do. Clearly, there's no stopping this. The Imperial Army instituted martial law, and part of the city has been quarantined. But it doesn't seem to be helping. This disease just keeps spreading. The streets are infested with undead and attack like wounded animals. The soldiers try to put them down, but there are so many. They have no idea what's happening either. They're getting conflicting orders. No one seems to know who's in charge. It's crazy. People are getting desperate, and I'm really afraid. Most of the soldiers are so young. They're as terrified as everyone else. I'm here with a group of survivors hiding inside the cathedral, hoping that the army will send in reinforcements and finally get the upper hand." That's what you find.
I share it with the group. So it seems like there was a lot of chaos in the first couple of weeks.
Typical of any sudden, invasion or disease spreading, I would assume.
Typically, yes.
You also
I'll
see
get
another
that.
letter with holding by a skeleton that has tools on his side. It's a short letter. Basically, it says, "Goddamn infected showing up so much too close to the church safe house. Looks like I'm going to need to do another round of clearing out the weak spots of the perimeter."
Okay, what are the tools?
It's basically a hammer, a bunch of nails.
Okay, so it's not an actual kit, it's just
Yeah.
a hammer and nails.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's the only things I find worth of note. Everything else has pretty much been looted. Okay. Motioning around the cathedral. What did Sheena find?
Okay, Sheena, You do not find any holy water. The fountains of the holy water is dry, basically. Basically you do see a Bible, some sort of Bible that has religious text, and it has the same symbol as the priest that you guys met outside the walls has. So which means this was a church at one point of Serenray.
So this is the Serenray temple that has fallen into disrepair. Interesting. So, how does Narissa feel about this?
Yeah, Nerissa, are you gonna look for anything?
They said they were AFK for a second.
Oh,
I know
sorry.
something's going on.
Oh, okay.
So, that investigation, we really don't find anything of worth of note. Just found out what happened to this place. And
Just bring up your.
Hi, sorry, we were dealing with cats for a second.
No problem.
so, Narissa, this apparently might have been the sanctuary that Serenray actually was. Her followers had their last days in.
Oh,
Howdy.
Narissa, you also see at one point there is a skeleton hugging a smaller skeleton, and he appears to be wearing a necklace that looks. The symbol looks very what you call familiar to you.
okay, is the symbol that of the...
Yep, it is the symbol of. It is the
We would
symbol
have
of.
been able to locate that earlier, wouldn't we? have?
No, they look for the mass basically.
So,
No, we also looked up Harper's.
Oh no, that's not the Harpers. It is the symbol of the goddess you worship.
Okay.
The Henai?
Mm-hmm. Which is the moon, goddess of the moon, basically.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That'd be weird that, okay.
Mhm.
Just, it's odd, and Nerissa would find this odd that worshippers of the Henai would be in Shalom's, those chambers, so. So currently, Narissa's just not really there. She's kind of like turned off. Her brain's just not focused. Because she keeps thinking about what she read in her father's journal.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay, so you just see Narissa just spacing out from time to time. What about the rest of you? What are you guys doing?
Well, I rolled a 6 to investigate, so I don't think I found anything.
Yeah, you didn't find anything. So keep in mind, Nor, you found 2 letters.
yes. So I'll hold on to those.
All right.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Are there any passageways or things that we can go in and out of to see if
Uh,
there's...
Clearly, no. Technically, it's just one. Basically,
It's one big room.
Yeah, it's one big room. Basically, just a chapel, technically. And
Gotcha.
there, at the very end, is just a raised platform where the priest does his speeches, basically, and a statue at the very end, basically that is completely crumpled.
Yeah, so we've got a hiding place if need be.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. This might be a good place to keep in mind.
Stay the night if we have to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, on to the next location, I guess.
Yeah, on to the next one.
Okay. I would say anything. Are you guys, as you guys are heading to the library, are you guys looking for anything in particular, or just avoiding, basically?
Yeah, keep an eye out for things like silver or water, since I know
Okay.
we needed those.
For those people looking, roll perception.
Alright, perception.
My owl gives Arnwin advantage.
Okay, so Arnwin roll advantage.
Help action.
I really desperately need a new mouse.
15.
Hey, 21.
21. Okay, and it
For me.
17. How about you, Narisa? Are you gonna look for anything? Or 21. Oh. Narisa?
Sorry, 11.
11. So you guys find barrels, but they're completely dry, basically. You do notice one thing that is off-putting is you see statues, basically of what appears to be humanoid statues that is, what you call, is infested with black mold. They appear to be not moving, but they appear to be frozen in place as if they're running from something, and they're just, what you call, their entire body is engulfed with this black oily substance mold, like from time to time. You do find, let's see here, Chris, what you call, Chris, you find several letters as you travel, basically, throughout the city. What you call, let me just check here. You find a letter, basically, of a letter inside a bag, basically, that has literally nothing other than the letter itself. It says, and it's quite off-putting because the skeletons are smaller, which means they could have been children at some point. And there's two of them leaning on each other, and it says, "Macy, you're the adult while I'm gone. Take care of your brother. He's looking to you for protection now. I won't be gone for more than a few days to gather food and supplies. If for some reason I haven't returned after a week, take your brother and head to the northeast gates and leave the city. Don't open the door to anyone but me. Save your food and water. If you have to leave, stay low and move quickly. Use your size to your advantage. I'll see you soon. Father." You see that. Next. What you call, Brandon, you do find the whole place is littered with papers, but you do find what you call 21. You find one person that has what you call a skeleton, basically, that has a belt and has what appears to be a fine regular healing potion attached to it.
I guess I will take the regular healing potion, along with the belt, for whatever use I might find with that one.
And there is a scroll, a scroll, and as you also attached it, and as you open it, it's another letter. It says, "I should have listened to you and left the city with you when I had the chance. Now it's too late. Take care, Lewis." So keep that in mind. You have a letter.
Okay.
Okay.
What you call, yeah, that's what you find, basically. As you guys go, you guys see basically the library, which is most of its pillars are completely crumbled. It is completely abandoned. Surprisingly, the fog is still everywhere. And you're not sure if the color of the stone is white or grayish brown. It's completely well unmaintained at this point. And yeah, you do see a giant, enormous building. It looks like it's 2 stories high, and it's about several feet wide.
Hey Sheena, can you cast locate objects on the occult necklace or mask?
Yeah. I will go ahead and cast.
You can. What are you looking for? The mask or for the necklace? Which is it?
The necklace.
The necklace. You detect the necklace
Okay.
inside
Well,
the
she
library.
gets the direction.
It is inside the library itself,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
and it is coming from, I would say, the second story of the entire building itself.
Oh, very
Okay.
spooky.
All right. Second story. Good job, Nar, selecting the library.
Thank you.
Bacon does a brain good.
Also, DM, how long have we been traveling for?
Let me check the map so that I can calculate. From there, it's another... I would say another 20 minutes. So you've been... Technically, you've been for almost an hour. More or less 40 minutes. Or actually, yeah. More than 40 minutes. Rin is just standing there waiting for you guys to do what you need to do. Bless
So
you.
it's the library.
What? Sorry? Do you guys go to the library?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you guys all go to the library unless some of you are staying. Rin shrugs and just goes with you. And she says, I'll be staying here. You guys do what you need to do. I don't know if there's anything else inside that library. So I'm gonna be staying here for the meantime. You do what you need to do. And she
Everything else
just...
sounds like a-
She just sits in the corner outside, outside the library.
What do you think could be in this library that we would have to worry about?
Lots of things. I don't know. I never been this far to the city.
Well, then you're in for a real treat.
Well, I'm not gonna join that treat. You guys do what you need to do. I'll stay here. She says. Good luck. And don't die. She just sits in the corner of the library. As you enter, there's a lot of bookshelves, most of which are now moldy. The place is abandoned. You do see it's a lot smaller than the library that you guys saw in in Dragosha. There's a lot of display cases that have been completely broken. The mist is still everywhere. It is seeping in from the windows, from the outside. There's basically a stairs that goes on both sides and on the main center, basically. That splits, also going right and left. And there is appears to be a balcony on the second floor.
So we only have the top floor and this middle floor.
Currently, you're at the ground floor of the library.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do a sweep to make sure nothing's moving.
Roll perception.
Yeah. 9.
You don't find anything moving.
I don't see anything, guys.
I'll take a look too.
Okay, roll perception.
Saul does his usual give advantage with his owl.
Okay, roll by advantage.
21 with the advantage.
21. Let's see what you find. One moment. Let's see here. Let us. You see what you call a skeleton with a broken broken bow and a quill on its back, and there are arrows on its back, and you do see another letter attached to him. It says, "We had a public trial after a bunch of teenagers from our group killed the family that wandered into our city. I was sure they'd be punished for breaking our code. Instead, the boss deemed that they procured supplies for the group. I couldn't believe my ears, and it didn't end there either. He then ordered that all of us take turns hunting other survivors in the area and bringing their supplies back to the camp. There was a long silence. We started walking away when two members of the group started yelling, protesting the new law, saying he had no right to force this on us, that this isn't what we fought for. I didn't dare leave a finger, as the only people who displayed any sort of morality were killed in front of all of us. The next week is my turn to go hunting.
Oof. Got kind of grisly out in this place.
Dog eat dog. Probably why she didn't want to go in here, because she knew that she'd find something like that.
So keep that in mind,
So
you have
remind
another
her what
letter.
these people had to do.
Anything else?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to the top floor.
Okay, as you go to the which stairs are you?
Saul probably follows.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone else? So is it just Nor?
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, okay, we're all going. I'm guessing at this point.
Yep.
All right. You guys go to the. There are 3 sets of stairs. There's one on both sides.
DM.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stay.
Okay. So Narisa is staying. Are you staying with Rin?
Sure.
Okay. Rin looks at you and says, "Why are you staying here with me? Are you not supposed to be with your party? I can protect you if something happens, if that's what you're thinking."
I just think, hanging around by you is good, and also, I just don't feel myself right now, so.
Oh. You mind telling why? Looks like someone has a story to tell.
Lots of stuff going on my mind right now.
Well, if it will make you feel better, I guess some people say I'm a quiet little listener.
Maybe in a little bit.
Suit yourself. He just leans to the wall. As you guys proceed, which staircase are you guys going? The left, the right, or the center? The gigantic staircase.
Taking the left.
Okay. How about you? How about the rest of you? Which stairs are you?
Sheena's gonna have
Saul will
this.
go right.
Okay. How about you, Sheena?
I'm going in the center.
Aaron,
I'm gonna follow the squishy on the right.
which is Saul, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Saul is very squidgy.
so you got Nar. All of you meet at what you call Nar. You see Sheena. No, who takes center basically?
Sheena.
Sheena. Okay, so Nar, you see basically Erwin and Saul at the other side of this balcony at the second floor. Sheena, you just made halfway there, the stairs. You see a book, what you call, you see a display case that is broken in front of you, and there are a set of stairs going left and right, going upper basically to the balcony. And you guys meet up at the second floor. The place is also abandoned, just a bunch of bookshelves. You do see a door on your left and right basically. The door is behind Nar. There's a door just as you go up. There's a door behind you, Nar, leading to another room, as well as Erwin, what you call, Erwin and Saul. You see another door basically behind you on the other end of this library.
Alright, I'll go through that door.
Okay, as you go to the door appears to be locked.
Sheena's, what is it? Sheena's,
Sheena is at the center basically.
locate object should be proccing where the necklace is this entire time, so.
Right.
Mhm.
So I should just be following.
What's the duration of that spell?
We haven't been moving for more than 10 minutes, unless somehow this has taken us
Yeah.
10 minutes to go up some stairs.
So I would say you do the Sheena, you do detect it behind Saul and Erwin.
Okay. So I tell them, let's go this way. That's where I'm getting the ping.
Okay, so now you see the rest of the party goes to the right, basically. So this is the right side of the library. So you guys go in. You're now in front of the door.
I'm gonna go ahead and break the door down with my foot.
Roll strength check.
That is 15 plus 5, 20.
But yeah, easily you break it off, and you see a small square room that has a series of bookshelves. And at the center, there is a table with a bunch of books, basically a bunch of books. And there's a figure. You're not sure. You can't. You're not sure if it's what this figure is. It seems to be alive and moving, and it's facing away from you guys. It is in the center of this room.
Guys,
And it's just standing there, appears to be reading a book of some kind. And Sheena, the what you call the amulet signal is coming off of this figure.
Okay. All right. I let them know he's wearing the symbol.
all right.
Do we see anything else on this figure?
Right, unless you go inside, he's wearing what you call a black cape, basically. And you cannot see much, Saul, because you can't see in the dark.
Hey, Arnwood, how good are you at sneaking?
I am incredibly good at sneaking.
Okay.
So, how good are you at making individuals stop, or undead stop existing in one stab?
That depends on how good I am at sneaking, I suppose.
So, could you say, sneak up there and give that undead a good old stabbing in the butt?
It doesn't. It's a weird because it's reading a book. As you just hear flickering of pages.
I'll still sneaky my way in. Why not?
Roll stealth check.
Alright, so we'll, like, perhaps a cantrip?
Okay.
If the thing attacks Arnwin, but if Arnwin can kill it in one hit, or knock it unconscious in one hit, I'm Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got a 16.
16. One moment. What's the modifier for perception again, Armani? Is it wisdom?
Passive perception or perception?
Wait, actually, I'm gonna
Passive
check.
perception is just 10 plus wisdom, plus any modifiers.
Actually, no. He has a passive perception. He sees you, Erwin. As you're, as you try to sneak in, Erwin, you do see that the corner of the room has this abominations on the corner on sides of this room. That looks like Frankenstein. This mesh of human skin that is what you call sewed together to form this abomination, basically. Just standing still, basically, not moving.
I know what it is. I know what that is.
And as you're about to, are you about to stealth kill this?
Not if I was seen, no.
No, you're not even sure if you're seen, but are you gonna
Not
stealth
sure.
skill?
I'm looking at him as I'm sneaking in. Is he looking me in the face?
Okay, no, he's just continued reading, basically. And as you go closer, you guys hear a squeak from the floorboards that everyone is stopped, and then the figure just stops reading and just looks looks away from the book, but still facing away from you. And you hear a voice. As a matter of fact, it's creepy because it's coming straight from your head. It says, "Who dares enter my sanctum?" And
Milkman.
as you're looking at the figure, you see what appears to be small tendrils coming out of its face.
Like Arnwin's just gonna reply, milk delivery.
As one should.
And he looks at you guys, and you guys start to see this figure. I would say what you call Saul, you wouldn't see what the figure looks like because you can't see in the dark.
Oh no.
But unless you guys seen something you never, I'm not sure how well versed you are in nature, unless you are, but you see this guy.
Oh, that's not nature. That's Arcana.
Oh yeah,
That's
Arcana.
not a natural being. That
Yeah,
is-
I would say
that's
Arcana.
opposite of a
I know
natural
exactly
being.
what it is, and I know what the other thing is. I just can't say anything because that's DM
Yeah,
stuff.
unless you're versed in I guess Arcana, then you would know. And he looks at you with this. He has this alien-like pink, what you call pale purplish-like skin. Has 4 tendrils that is moving back and forth, squirming, wearing this black robe basically, and has this necklace that is. Erwin, looks familiar to you. It is what you believe to be the Harpers. And he just looks at you and then looks at your friends and says, I see you brought guests. You're not supposed to be here, I assume. But it's been a while since I tasted human brain. Perhaps yours would suffice. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Arnwin's gonna be like, 1, you don't know what I've been paid to do, and 2, I'm not human.
Okay.
Oh, Saul got that wonderful 3.
Okay, one moment. One moment as I'm gonna present to you what the field
Also,
looks
love, we're
like.
rolling initiative.
Yeah, we're rolling initiative.
Initiative.
Oh no! Narisa, I would
Oh,
say...
you're not there.
Yeah, you're not there. Narisa
Narisa,
doesn't know what's going on currently. Wait.
Okay.
A window. Do you guys see it? No, you don't.
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Where's the Frankenstein thing in the corner?
Yeah, you do see them, but they appears to be not moving at the moment. And as that happens, actually, as you go near now. Oh wait, Sheena. Oh wait, Narissa is not here. I forgot.
Yeah, Nurse's not here, and
So,
Arnwin is in
I would
front
say
of-
Erwin is here. Who is what you call? I want marching order. Who is speaking in front? Who is in front? Who's taking front? Front.
I
basically.
was the one that kicked the door open.
Okay, who's next to who's next? Okay, so that's Nar. Who's next to Nar? Is it Sheena or Saul?
Probably Saul.
I think
Okay.
Saul is because I joined them.
Okay, so yeah, so Sheena is right behind. Aaron is right here, and then I would say you see this humanoid figure raise his hand, and the figure starts. The Frankenstein figures on the sides of the room begins to twitch, basically.
One or two.
I know what they are.
I do not. If they're flesh golems, Saul.
They are flesh golems.
They're flesh golems.
Saul does nothing, so it's everyone. Please help me.
All right, so one moment as I keep in track the initiative.
Okay, people need to deal with the flesh golems. Saul literally can't.
Yeah, you literally can't.
All right, so Saul is 3, right? Saul is 3. Nar, what did you roll?
I rolled a 20.
Oh, not 20?
No, I rolled a 17 plus 3.
Okay, Ernwin. What did you roll?
Brandon, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 17. Sorry, my internet,
Okay,
shit
Sheena?
the bed.
I rolled a 6.
6, okay, so... First is gonna be Nar. Basically. Oh yeah, I remember Saul, you have a hold action, right?
Oh yeah, I have a hell of
But
an action
that's
of-
only if it
cantrip.
attacks Ernwin, so I'll keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
so as soon as he attacks Arnwin, I could use my reaction to shoot a bolt at him.
Okay.
Alright.
One moment.
Just so
Yeah.
everyone knows, I can't do jack shit against the flesh golem.
Okay, so one moment because I
If
have to
anyone
check.
has
There's
fire, that would be
text.
very nice.
Oh, one moment.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
wait, Gina can literally turn all her spells into fire, so we're Gucci.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
And I have fire arrows.
Okay, I will do my best to attempt to one-shot the Mind Flare, but he could also just one-shot me, so...
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, Nar, you are first on top of the round. What do you do?
I'm gonna roll a d6 and figure out what I'm gonna do now. 3. I'm attacking the Mind Flayer.
Okay. You're gonna move to the Mind Flare, I'm guessing. So 5,
Yep, and
10,
I'm
15,
going
20,
to put my great
25.
sword down on his head.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Alright. Let's see.
Hit points.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. That's 6. That's 15 damage.
15 damage. I'll take note of that. 56. All right.
And
You have
second
one more.
attack,
Roll to hit.
that's a 25.
That hits. Definitely hits. Roll damage. Wow.
That's 19 damage.
19. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I just watched him hard.
Yeah. You see Nar just swings left and right to this thing. The thing growls at you while what you call with its tendrils on its mouth just squirming. All right, next on the round is gonna be the zombie golem. It's gonna attack Saul basically because that's it's number 1. He's gonna roll
So
to.
I'm probably dead. Nice knowing all of you.
I'm gonna interrupt.
Okay.
I use intervention, run forward and punch the golem back 1 square,
Okay.
and I take the hit instead.
Okay, I'm not even gonna see. I'm gonna try to see if he can roll. So he's gonna do slam plus 7 to hit. 12 plus 7, 19.
That'll hit.
That hit. Okay, so hit is 2d8 plus 4. One moment. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright, next on the round is Ernwin.
Alright, quick question. Am I allowed to, do you allow the stuff from the new Tasha's? Because there's a rogue class feature in there I would like to use.
Read it to me. What does it say?
I'll read it out loud. I'm the one that owns the book.
Yeah, I don't have
Armani has the book.
Alright, so rogues at level 3, so they don't awkwardly keep trying to hide all the time. Steady aim, 3rd level rogue feature. All rogues get this. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn. And after you use this bonus action, your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your current turn. So basically, he just steadies his aim.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it if that's the case. Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll use my action to bonus action steady my aim, and I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt at the monster in the center of the room. With
By the way, guys, if you guys are telling me something at the chat, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at the battlefield. So just let me know if you're saying something because I'm focusing at the battlefield.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'll allow that, Erwin. What do you do?
I steady my aim and I shoot a fire arrow at the flamey dude. With a sneak attack as well because I had advantage.
Okay.
I got a.
Actually,
I got.
does sneak attack apply if the creature have seen you?
Yeah, sneak attack applies if an ally is within 5 feet or if the rogue has advantage.
And I was at the time of the attack 5 feet.
Oh no, I'm attacking the ugly dude in the middle of the room, not the monster.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, roll to hit.
I rolled a 20 to hit, I got 7 piercing damage, 15 sneak attack damage, and I hit it with a fire arrow for an additional 2.
So how much is that? I lost count.
15, 16, 17, 24.
24. Damn. He, you shot an arrow. It goes straight to the right side of his chest. Basically, he's not doing too well.
I'd say he got cut up real good and then shot with fire.
Yeah. Nar beat him up good. Very good. Alright, so anything else?
Nope, that's it. That takes all my turn.
Okay, so next it's gonna be the Mind Flare.
He instantly one-shots everyone.
I'm gonna look at his spells real quick to see.
Oh, he's a spell-casting Mind Flare. Spook.
He's gonna cast Leap
Leap.
on 3rd level. Is that possible? I'm not sure. How do you cast Sleep? I'm gonna read Sleep real quick. One moment, guys.
Well, at least one of us is immune.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you are immune. Erwin is immune. Freak, I forgot he's an elf. Wait.
Yeah, the other ones are not. $5 says I'm falling unconscious, but...
Okay, no, wait. He's not gonna do that.
Okay.
Ignore that.
Quick retcon.
Because I forgot freaking... Erwin is an
there's
elf.
in the party.
Yeah, I forgot that. Wait.
Well, time for the big bad to get one shot.
The honor. Okay.
'Cause we do too much
Second
damage.
level illusion. Okay. He goes invisible.
Oh, that's not better.
That is much worse.
So, yeah, no idea where he is.
That's not logical considering he took, what, was it 40-something damage?
But Sheena's also detect or locate object is still on. This didn't take 10 minutes to get to this point, right?
Yeah, so...
So I-
What's the duration of the spell? Sheena,
It's 10 minutes. There's no way it took us 10 minutes to get up here.
Yeah, I would say you'd still be detect. At this moment, it would be it would start to fade. But currently,
Wait,
I would.
really?
But I would still have an idea where he
Yeah.
Yeah, can she point to Saul where he is?
is. Yeah.
Okay, so Sheena points where he is. Where is he?
He's still in that area.
Oh,
But I don't know. Actually, no, he would have moved. So
probably.
yeah, he would have moved. So currently, he is somewhere around this area, behind the table.
Ooh, there's more.
Sounds like I'm exploding him. With explosion.
Fireball, burn everything.
No, I don't have fireball.
Oh, okay, just joking. All right, so that's his turn.
Okay.
Next in the round is gonna be
Should be me now, right?
Nope.
It's the flesh golem.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Probably the number 2.
Yeah, number 2
No.
is 14. So he's gonna attack 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna see you, Sheena, there. He's gonna do a hit. 4 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, that's 11 hit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It doesn't, right?
No.
Alright.
For my
So,
no.
Wait, does it wait one moment. He's gonna attack you again because multi is gonna roll 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, that's a 21 hit.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna roll damage on that. He's gonna roll one moment. D8. 4, 6, 10. You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That brings me to 26. Wow,
So
look at
number
that.
4. So number 4 is up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, what's the speed again of these things?
30.
30.
Should be 30
yeah.
feet.
Alright, it's gonna attack you, Erwin. With the multi-attack.
Blasted.
21. That's a 21 hit.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay. 7, 10. You take 14 bludgeoning damage. He's gonna attack you with another one of its arms again. 9 plus 7. That's 14. 16. That's a 16 hit.
16 ties.
So that's a
So-
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to attacker in this campaign.
7, 14, 12, 13, plus 4 is 17. You take another 17 bludgeoning damage. And
Which is how much total?
17. That's a total.
No, from both attacks.
oh,
Because
so,
I'm gonna uncanny dodge this for the higher damage one because through that much damage.
oh god. So the first, yeah, 17 is the highest one. 14 was the other one.
So it's 14 plus 17.
Yeah, 14 plus 17
so
is the
that'll
highest
be
one.
14 plus 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So
for
that'll be 24.
yeah, 24.
24?
Yep.
Oof.
All right. Next one is the third one.
Oh,
5.
22.
Wait.
Golems don't pad their punches.
12, Sheena. Okay. Next one is the other golem. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then next one is gonna be Sheena.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, both the wizards. Super slow.
It's not slow, it's calculated.
Sheena, if you have a small AoE spell that does fire damage, that would be very appreciated.
A what? Do I have a what?
Area of effect fire attack.
Yeah, I do, but
We're
it's not my
elaborate.
turn.
It is your turn.
Oh, it is. I thought he said that one was coming towards me.
No, he said it's your turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Comprende. So I will do.
Then Saul. Then 1,
So I
2.
can do ice knife with to the golem that's closest to me,
You
That
change
would hit you
ice
too.
to fire.
because I can change it to fire, right?
Sheena, that would hit you too. Remember the ice knife explodes?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So you probably hit number 3 because you could see
So
that.
I'd hit the space between 3 and 4. So then they at least are hit with the explosion. They
Well,
won't be
if
hit with the dagger, but at least they'll be hit with the explosion.
I mean, that's an idea, but I think she should
Yeah.
just hit for number 3 because there's also a chance she'll hit the mind
Right.
flayer.
That's yeah. That's when you said 3 or 4. I would think 3 would be my first one because I would know. I would still know because this hasn't been 10 minutes just yet. Roughly where he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would go for 3 then.
I would say I would say what you call after Saul's no, actually no. Yeah, you can still
It would be
detect
after Sheena's turn.
Yeah.
After Sheena's next turn or whatever.
Yeah. After your next turn the spell would have vanished.
Okay.
So you're gonna lose sight of him by the time of your by the start of your next turn.
Well then.
Then I'd
Well, if
target
it was
him.
me, I'd hit him then. I'd go for him.
Okay.
So wherever my locate
Yeah, where
object
is he?
is telling me to go,
I would
go
say
to him.
roll attack with disadvantage because
Well,
it's-
she
No,
Oh,
it
wait.
is
exactly where
oh
it
yeah,
is.
you do.
because I know exactly where he is.
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you still get a disadvantage because you're trying to hit someone
You can't
invisible.
see him.
Oh yeah, that's
But
true.
you can still target him.
Yeah. So
Well,
let's
because you have an idea where they're at doesn't mean that you can actually hit that point.
yeah.
So,
So
where
roll-
on the map is Didion?
Somewhere in this area, just behind the
She
table.
would know. She would know exactly where because she's literally shooting a dagger at him.
Okay, so I would say... one moment. What? And name that in party. So I would say here.
I rolled a 16.
Here. Alright, one moment. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, what level are you casting this?
Yeah, what level?
Guess
If it's that guy and I know I'm gonna lose him, a 2. My highest level.
Okay.
Your highest level spell slot 3rd.
Oh.
Yeah, remember?
So you can use a 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
I'm rolling it at 3rd level, so that would be, I'm just looking up how many d6s I need.
That would be 4.
4, yeah. Sorry, I had to go to my spreadsheet.
Okay, no worry.
You first have to roll a d10
Oh,
for the piercing damage.
Oh,
that's
shit.
right. Piercing damage is a d10,
Why?
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Alright, DM, how do you roll concentration?
Yeah,
Because the mind flare is going to get hit twice.
Yeah, he's gonna roll concentrate. I would say he's gonna roll, he's gonna... Yeah, I mean, the first one it's just a piercing damage, basically. It's the explosion that he's gonna worry about.
okay.
And
Oh,
that depends
okay.
on how much damage, because Nar literally took a chunk out of this with his with his great sword. He took a beating.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 on the d10,
Okay, concentration. What's
and that would be fire, not ice.
so that's the first thing. Then roll the explosion because you hit him.
Yeah,
This is where he's gonna roll the concentration, basically.
okay.
If he
So,
if he's still alive.
10. So, I rolled an 18.
18. So that's the total of the damage, or
Yeah,
that.
that's the total off. That's all. I rolled a, oh sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Not 18. That's 6, 12, 13, 15. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I hit I'm using the key thing
Okay.
and I hit the instead of the 5. My bad, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So what's the total? Is it 18?
It's 15. 15.
Then
For the
plus
D6.
Oh, 15. So he's gonna roll 15. Actually, no, he's dead. You freaking killed it.
Ooh, well, we can see his body now.
Yeah, okay, one moment.
Really?
Where?
Oof.
One moment.
Sounds like the spellcaster got within melee range and, got murdered. Good thing, though, because otherwise he could just one-shot us all and kill us.
So as soon as the this guy dies, the flesh golem stops moving, basically.
Damn, really?
So that's gonna be end of initiative, technically.
Lucky.
Okay. Well, that's what I was thinking. If the golems didn't start moving until our Cthulhu-looking dude did, then it probably is the best bet to go after him.
One moment.
Right on. So, do we get to investigate the room now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Arnwin's gonna drink that health potion he found earlier, because
Oh.
I need to.
So that's a regular healing potion, by the way. So roll that.
How much am I rolling?
It's like 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2, I think.
Oh yay, I get a whole whopping 9.
You take 9. Okay, you guys are now in the room with an unconscious humanoid creature that you guys have no idea. What do you guys do?
Alright. I'm going to coup de grace.
I would say, Narissa, you would hear the explosion coming above the second floor, somewhere on the second floor of this library. You would see Rain looks up and says, "What the hell are your friends doing in there? I hope not causing trouble."
Well, While they're doing that, I am coup de graceing every single one of the flesh golems.
Sorry, what?
He's killing them all.
Oh yeah, I would say it's not hard. You
They don't
decapitate
fight
them.
back, so I just cut their heads off and then cut them to pieces.
Yeah. You see Nord just going all in and out of this.
And I'm like, I have to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say it's not that hard. You.
So cut them to pieces, and while I'm doing that, I'm like, Arwen, how about you search the corpse?
Sure thing. I'm gonna go dig through the Mind Flayer's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be looking at the everything that was up on the altar thingy that he
That
was,
was reading.
the book and
Okay, so you see okay, I would say Erwin, roll for investigation.
18.
18. This what you call this I would say this creature has a diamond on one of its pockets, which is 500 gold worth of diamond.
Cool. I'm gonna offer this to Saul. Like, hey, you need these, right?
Right.
So I was just like, yeah, I use diamonds to revivify any fallen allies.
And
so yeah.
you also see his spell book
No?
and
Hey.
the necklace, basically, of what you believe to be the Harpers.
Can I look at the spellbook now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just hand all this stuff over to Saul and be like, consider it a favor.
All right. So, Sheena, as you're looking at the the spells. Hold on. Typically, what the monster manuals does is the same as what the spell is. So basically, it has detect magic, disguise self, shield, sleep, blur, invisibility, ray of enfeeblement, clairvoyance, lightning bolt, sending, confusion, hallucinating terrain, telekinesis.
Can you put
can
these
you
in the
just
chat?
and then I'll copy them down.
Oh yeah, because it's actually at the monster manual. Technically, I'm reading it straight from the monster manual.
Oh, are you? I don't have that.
Okay.
Check if I can find this spellcaster mind flare anywhere.
Actually, I can actually just show you. Wait, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna show you the picture. One moment.
Yeah, if you just show it in the screen, that'd be helpful.
Window.
So it's a mind flare arcanist?
Wait, because this is the. There you go. I'm not sure if you see
Oh, I
it.
can't see it.
Wait.
It even has a breakdown of the levels.
How about there? That's it. Arcanist, yeah, it's a Mind Flare Arcanist. It's a variant.
Oh, these are okay. I'm going to definitely keep this spell book. Okay, that's a lot of good spells.
I mean,
Alright. It's got cantrips too.
You cannot copy.
yeah, you have Blade Word, Dancing
Alright.
Light, Mage Chant, and
Alright,
Shocking
detect
Grass.
Yeah, unfortunately the
That's what's
caster
in his.
got
Yeah.
into melee range, so he died instantly.
Oh,
I'm keeping
there's
this
a trick
one.
to getting them then?
What's up?
There's a trick to getting the cantrips.
Just leveling up.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's... are you guys done?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Armani has it over here in the chat. I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Alright,
doing
so
right
Sheena, you do find a book, basically.
Okay.
It's a thick,
book.
reddish, thick leather book that has a bunch of arcane symbols, a bunch of weird texts. Roll investigation.
now. Okay, investigation. Oh.
Napoleon's Arcana.
Well, Arcana if you're identifying if the book is magical. The book is not magical. But let's see if she can find anything interesting. Oh.
What am I rolling? Perception.
Investigation. To see if you see
Okay.
anything that might be interesting. I'm gonna see.
Okay.
What?
Well, I rolled a 13. I got 13 total. I just got a 3 and then plus my.
Okay, that would be enough. It's not hard. You do see that as you flick it to the you do see that one of the pages as you flick through it. One moment, has this particular page, because most of it doesn't make sense to you. It's about what you call doing rituals, basically, and doing spell circles. But one of the pages, being a spellcaster yourself, you see this page. One moment. Let me go. Armani, can I close this? Do you wanna?
Yeah, go for it. I already have it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I'm good.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Correct by rolling.
Instead of handwriting, I just copied and pasted in a Word doc.
There you go.
You see that. It's an interesting page, basically. It's
Yeah, I can barely
a
see it.
lot. Wait, one moment. As I try my best to do stuff.
Worst comes to worst, put it on the Facebook page. We'll go ahead and look.
Yeah, I'll put
yeah,
all this
that's
in the Facebook page, so don't worry. I'll put
Yeah.
most of it at the Facebook page. So yeah.
Okay.
So I'll read it just for the sake of those people watching. Ancient, powerful, and forbidden arcane research was first discovered by mages from the city of Aeor about 3,000 years ago. It is said that due to this discovery that both the prime and betrayer gods eradicate the city to ruin. Not long after, relics are uncovered by traveling mages and scholars of the empire around 828 or 829 AC. Nothing is known much about the research other than one of the specific research known only as the Rite of Divine Distortion is believed to be powerful enough to kill a betrayer god or relics made by them. The ritual itself requires 6 components that is said to have been scattered across the entire continent of Exandria. According to the records, the following components are needed to cast the ritual. You see these following items. You see what it says: Takara's Blood Elixir, Ganzin's Scroll, Emperor Irvin's Sun Ring, Kord's Storm Sphere, Pit Fiend's Horn, and Artemia's Crystal Heart. Once all components are collected, you must find the fortress of the Dead Jar. There you'll find a jar's pandemonium, a forge, and the only place... Yep, Jarl. Place where you can melt and mix the components. First place is Kord's Sphere to an indention on Jarl's anvil. Then find Jarl's hammer within his tomb to crash the Pit Fiend's horn into dust and onto the anvil. After doing so, go to the frozen cauldron, then fill the bottom with wooden logs. To ignite it, place Artemia's Crystal Heart and then pour Takara's Blood Elixir on top of it. Then pour the dust fragment from the Pit Fiend's horn. Finally, a wizard and only a wizard can wear the Emperor's Irvin's ring. And read the scroll. Read it while pointing your hand with the ring. A wizard must know how to read Virgin Elven to read the scroll. According to legend, there is a chance that the spell might not work, or worse, the wizard who cast the spell might die and vanish if the spell is not cast properly. Several wizards have failed and perished just by trying to cast the set ritual spell. If the spell fails, another alternative is using a pure aquamarine azurite crystal that would decrease the chance of the ritual from taking the wizard's life, but will also increase the chances of the spell to not work. Be sure to follow the steps in order doing so might lead to serious consequences. If the spell is cast properly, both the ring and the scroll will vanish. Never touch the liquid with your bare hands, not even with wearing gloves or gauntlets. It can be used as a weapon by pouring the liquid to any weapon of choice or dipping the weapon into it. It can also be used to destroy any betrayer guard artifacts by simply pouring the liquid into it. The liquid will slowly but surely destroy the artifact, making it powerless. That's a lot of information to take. But that's what you get. I'll post this at the Facebook group, so don't worry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm guessing you're reading out that loud or you're reading it to yourself. So that's up to you.
Oh no, I'd be reading that out loud too then.
So we have to gather all those things to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like.
Do we
quite
have
a
at least one of those things, like the scroll?
Nope, you haven't heard of the scroll. None of, as you were saying that aloud, none of this, what you
Okay.
call, at least on all four of you, none of this rings a bell.
Okay.
I would say, I would say roll history, just in case, for the sake of it, considering you're reading the book. Sheena, roll history.
Yep. I'll roll history. Rolling. Ooh. I got natural 20.
Oh, perfect. Because you roll a natural 20, you hear two stories, basically, from two of these items.
Okay.
Takara's Blood Elixir. Takara is a legendary dragon that is said to have given power to dragonborns using their fire or ice breath. Unfortunately, she is against, this female dragon is against Tiamat, which is the gods of all dragons that lives in the nine hells. She tried fighting the god, only to die doing so. Her unconscious body fall from the skies to the material realm, where the dragonborns dig her body, buried her body basically in peace, and not knowing where the body is, basically for safekeeping, for privacy. The blood is supposed to be a relic worn by the owner of the Draconia. That's what it is. Now, you also hear, because you're all at 20, the legend about, you have heard a book about what you call, about the Artemia's crystal heart. Basically, it's a legend about a demigoddess who was sent down to the mortal realm to provide aid and guide to the mortals during the Calamity War. But instead providing aid, this female demigoddess decided to enjoy her life as a creature in this mortal realm, to the point that she even fell in love with the prince. During the war, the prince was going to go to combat, basically, and he promised Artemia that they would meet again. Artemia also made a promise that she would wait for him until the war was over. Artemia waited in the peak of a mountain, because you roll a nat 20, you know where that mountain is. The mountain is called Frostbite Mountain. So it's basically Frostbite Mountain. The legend has it that she waited there while her prince go to combat or to war via sea, as the ship of the prince leaves the premises of the island of the mountain. She waited there for hours. Hours turn to days. Days turn to weeks. And weeks turn to months. And even years, until her body froze. Legend has it that her angels landed from the mountain and buried her body deep beneath the mountain, where it has been undisturbed ever since.
Okay.
There you go. That's what you
Right.
get.
Okay then. I'll have to entertain everyone with the regales of the story before bedtime, I suppose. Anybody else know anything about this?
As you saw the
'Cause
book,
there's
I would
Cord
say
Storm here.
Saul.
We've got 2 followers of Cord, right?
Yeah, Saul and Nar, roll Arcana.
Okay.
Oh, I got 22.
22.
Yeah, you got 22.
Okay, Nar.
Let's see. Checking. I rolled a 17.
Okay, no, you would not hear about this, but Saul, you've heard a legend about Kord's Storm Spear. It is a powerful relic that Kord used to help during the war, basically, and it is said to be in the temple beneath Vasselheim of Kord.
Okay. Lord Storms. Beneath Vasselheim?
Beneath the temple of Kord in Vasselheim.
Alright, I got that written down. Otherwise, I guess I share that information, but I don't know if it's relevant whatsoever.
Yeah. So far, that's from your knowledge. That's what you get from all four of you. Anything else?
What was that again about the Kord Storm Sphere?
It is located beneath the Temple of Kord in the city of Vasselheim, which is
Oh, the Vasselheim.
which is where Saul is from, basically.
Right.
So far, that's what you hear, or at least that's what you know.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and search the library to give it a once over before we leave.
Okay. Roll perception. No, investigation. Sorry, roll investigation.
Oh, Sheena's gonna do the same thing too because it's Gezin's scroll and we're in a library. I
Okay.
think maybe that might be there.
Okay.
19.
19. Sheena, what did you roll?
I rolled a natural 13, so that would be a lot.
You don't find
Investigation.
anything. You find books, but nothing seems to nothing seems to be interesting.
Yeah, it's with my modifiers, it's 23.
Oh, 23.
Wow.
No, nothing seems to be.
Okay. Nothing.
Oh, wait, 23? One moment. Actually, you find something. One moment. I'm looking at the book right now. So, you find a very interesting. Wait a moment, I'm looking it up. You find a book basically that has an eye. Basically, an eye that has sparks coming out of it. And, yeah. It's... The book's title is A Book of All Knowing. Basically, yeah. It's glowing technically. You can definitely tell that by just looking at it, it's magical. So you can cast Identify if you want. See what it is.
So I probably will show this to people in my group and be like, so I found this. Should I go ahead and investigate it, or?
You can do
I
Arcana
imagine identifying it would be the safer bet.
or
Alright.
Arcana. You could-
Alright.
You could
Yeah,
identify.
that's true.
It's up to you. Which one you choose.
Well,
What did
I
you
think
roll?
that I rolled natural 3. I would want to use the, well, I would be doing,
You haven't seen this book. This book, it's just a book to you. But you can definitely tell that there's something odd about it. Because you roll a 23.
but my Arcana would bring it to 13, so I probably wouldn't get much out of it then, right?
No.
I'd cast Identify as a ritual so you don't burn any more spell slots.
Okay, so it is definitely magical. And, the School of Magic. Let me just look for the School of Magic real quick. It has...
Specific item? Because it would say if it was cursed or anything.
No, it's
Or
not
magic.
curse. It's not curse. You don't detect necromancy spells, so no. I actually don't know what spell school this is. That's That's the...
Well, what's the name of the spell or some such?
The book...
I'm guessing she can't... Sheena, I'm guessing you cast it?
I would say by identify what you call, you would know that this is a
I would
book
use
of...
Identify. I wouldn't use Arcana because that would be silly. If it's a magical book, I would just do Identify.
Okay, so if it's if we identify it is I don't know what spell school this is actually, but it is a tome of clear thought.
Wait, isn't that the...
So it's a book that basically this book contains memory and logic exercises, and its words are changed with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book contents and practicing its guidelines, your intelligence score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's 2 intellect characters, but Sheena found it first, so if Sheena wants it, she can take it.
Because you're all 20.
I would personally want it,
So
but...
that's what the book is. That's not what the book does. So you have to
Well, can't
spend...
we just take turns? It doesn't just magically vanish, right?
It becomes inert for a second.
Yeah, it becomes powerless for a decade and then regains its magic basically.
Oh.
So 1 use per decade.
I would give that to Saul.
So you have to read it for 48 hours in the span of 6 days or less. Otherwise, it would not take effect.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, over a period of 6 days or fewer. So you have 6 days. If you start reading, that would count the 6 days eventually.
Well,
So you have to remind me you guys have to remind me, whoever is reading this, that you're reading the book.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, Saul puts it in his backpack until they're back in a safe place for a week.
Okay. So that's
But,
all you find.
He
basically.
nods at Sheena, appreciatively. He's just like, I'll get to this ASAP when we're not almost gonna die.
Right. I don't want anything extra to carry either, and plus I figure once I level up I'll be pretty
Yeah,
close to
I would say what's the weight of the book? I would say it's just gonna be...
It's 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's not that heavy. So also keep track of the weight that you guys carry, because I don't...
Yeah.
Saul carries next to nothing, so he's reaching.
Okay.
Alright, I got the book.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Well, what else have we learned? That we got a new destination for this ritual, or...
So far, that's whatever the book says. That's what you got.
So, at this point, we should just tell the tiefling outside, yeah?
Okay, Narissa is also not with you, so keep in mind she's with...
How many floors are there, including any kind of...
This is the top floor basically. So there's
Okay.
literally, if you go back, that's where you guys came from. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So there's nothing else in the library.
Not that you can see.
Okay. Because I know we had 3 different staircases.
Yeah, all the 3
Yeah,
staircases
okay.
leads to the same room basically, just in different parts of the room. So there's the right, left, and the center of this second floor.
I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a basement?
No, there is not.
Okay. Well, after that good search, it's time to go back and fulfill our promise.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys head out. Are you guys leaving the book? This book?
Oh,
No, I'd take it with.
we'd probably carry it, yeah?
No, we would definitely take it.
Who's
Yeah.
carrying it?
The bag of holding is carrying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the
Nar,
bag of holding.
keep in mind you have the book.
What is the book called?
It doesn't have a name. So just type, I would say ritual book. Because there's no title at the cover or anything. It's just a book.
Alright.
Alright, so after, I would say, not even 10 minutes, Narissa, you see the rest of your party coming down, basically.
And
Did I find anything?
yeah, I tossed the mind flayer's head at the base of the
Oh, you
stairs.
cut it. You cut it in half. You cut it as well. I didn't know. I thought you were only
I
cutting.
cut the head off.
Okay.
And I just carried it with, and I tossed it.
Okay, you see this something that you haven't seen, Narissa. This pale purplish head with tendrils coming out of its mouth.
And I just go, Rin, did you know this thing was here?
Rin is looking at it as if she's seen a ghost. I don't even know what that thing is.
Okay.
Is it alive?
Or not anymore.
Good. Oh God. And Rin goes to the corner of the library and you hear her puking.
Well, that solves that one. I was
Weak
curious.
stomach.
No, I was more curious to know if she actually knew that that thing was in here, and that's why she didn't want to come in.
Oh, right.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure if they knew it was in here, the town would have been a lot more worried about this than the zombies.
I don't know about that. Numbers do a lot. But they also...
Yeah, and so does a loosely stacked pile of rocks about waist high against the zombies.
Fair.
Okay.
Alright, well,
What do you guys do?
we're heading to that shop now because we
Yeah.
made a promise.
Okay.
Right.
So you guys head deeper to the city, basically. And as you guys go,
We're into the zombies.
deeper to the city, one moment.
Can we just make the zombie noises kittens meowing?
Sure,
what was
why
that?
not? Sure, why
I
not?
was just saying, can we just make the zombie noises the kittens meowing?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Zombie
That,
kittens.
that would, I don't know if that would be creepy or cute.
You never know until you try.
But you guys go. Wait one moment. So you go deeper, and you see this what you call this. You enter a street, and Rain peeks through and sees that the place is heavily infested with walking corpses. She thinks for a moment and says, is the flying carpet flying with you guys? Or is it
Yeah.
on the bag of holding? Let me know.
No, it wouldn't be in the bag of holding. I would be.
Okay, she looks at it and says, can that thing fly, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we can avoid the streets and proceed on foot on the roofs. That would make it a lot faster and easier.
Right.
So, you could carry each and every one of us to the rooftop. It points to the building next to you guys.
Can't
Okay.
carry me, unfortunately. I weigh too much.
Arnwin's
Well-
just gonna
Well,
scuttle on up there already without the magic carpet.
Roll
I'm
acrobatics? Is it acrobatics?
I'm a rogue. I can just climb.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Okay, so yeah, Erwin is just keep hopping,
And Nora
toe
rolls
topping.
to acrobatics too, 21.
21. Okay, that would be enough. It's not hard. The rest of you, I would say, you guys use unless you're climbing, you guys take turns using the carpet. Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so you see, and this rooftop is on your left, basically is an airship that has crash landed on the other side of this building. And it is completely charred. And in front of you is a giant hole, a gaping hole that goes below the building. And and on the center of it is a metal steel beam about 5 feet wide and about 40 feet long, basically. And says, Rin looks at it and says, we need to cross over. I'm not going to that beam, so carpet? He just look at you guys. I don't know about the rest of you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sounds like we should use the carpet and then the disc.
Right.
The disc of carrying things.
Yeah, the Tensor's floating disc. I can use that.
Anyone have any objections?
Nah.
Alright. So then I cast the floating disky thing.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta expend the spell slot. Yeah. Oh goodness. Where am I?
Currently, you're halfway to your direction, or halfway to. Okay, so you cast it, and I would say that would help each and every one of you cross over, technically, right?
Mhm.
As okay, you guys cross over without fine thanks to Sheena's spell, and you go down, leap down, and avoided the herd of undead on the other side of the road. You guys proceed a few more minutes until you see this small clinic, basically, at the side of the road, and she points at it and says, "Well, that's my destination. That's where we need to do, or should I say, that's our destination. You guys know the drill. The moment I start this engine, or this machine, it's gonna alert everything in the vicinity, and that's where you guys come in."
Okay.
I'm game.
Sure.
Okay, she continues, and you guys proceed. You guys enter. You see her bring out the key and open the locks of this a small establishment. It's just a one-story building, basically, about a few feet wide. She opens it, and it's very old, very dark. Sa old, you don't see anything, basically. But in front of you, for those people. Sorry, what?
Is it not daytime, or where are we?
No, it's still. It is daytime, but it is dark and foggy. You don't even see the sun.
Does anyone have a torch?
You do have dirt. Oh wait. No,
I do not have torch. Oh, well, let me see. Give me a second. Oh, I did not prep dark vision. Did anyone prep dark vision? Does anyone have a torch?
I have dark vision.
Yeah, but does anyone have dispel dark vision?
Yeah, we had it.
Do you have it prepped? Because I don't.
Spell.
Oh no, not
no
prepped.
spell.
No.
It's a
No,
spell.
no.
Okay,
I don't have dark.
does anyone have a torch?
I have 10 I have some torches, yeah.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
well, can I
I
have
think we
one?
do.
Okay, so Erwin lights up a torch, basically, and
Can you
then
like just make a line of torches so I can see?
better yet, actually.
I would say there is no place to put a torch, basically.
Well, our Marissa's doing something.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast one of my spells.
Okay, I'm guessing light ball of.
Dancing lights.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier as Narisa just wiggles her hand and you see bloops of small ball of lights rotating around you guys, making the place a lot more easier to see. So you start to see the place a lot better. As you see in front of you guys, a giant engine, basically, like a generator.
Alright, so Will still wants one torch at least. He has a free hand.
I'll give him the torch anyways.
Okay, so you
Right.
have a torch with you.
Saul lights the torch. He now has a torch.
Okay, so you have one hand for. And you see a
Oh, and that's
generator,
now
some
the
sort of
second one. If you
engine,
get punched, you have to concentrate on it.
about 10 feet by 10 feet engine, basically. It is completely round, and there, beside it is a rectangular box-like machinery with a bunch of levers, switches, and buttons, technically. She looks at it and says, "This has to be it. Well, I'm gonna be operating this, and you guys will be outside to make sure that nothing comes in."
Oh, I'll be firing my lasers, but that sounds reasonable. Alright, onward.
Remember, nothing comes in. Nothing.
Okay, shoot my lasers at maximum. I got it.
Arnwin's
Also,
gonna
be
get
careful
his
not to-
rope ready.
Also, be careful not to shoot me or the clinic
Yeah, of course.
if they get too
So
close.
Sheena's gonna go to Rin and she's gonna cast protection from evil and good on her.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Protection.
So then
on her.
that way she will. We don't really have to like go after her so much. It's just a matter of keeping people from.
How long have we been here?
I would say you guys have here for a day, so you have one more day before you start to feel the effect of the fog.
Okay.
So if we cast protection against good and evil onto her,
And then
We
I
can-
can cast it on someone else. Who wants to not get punched by undead?
probably Narissa.
Alright, I cast it on Narissa. Narissa, you are now protected against evil and good.
But that's a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yes,
Right.
so start the engine. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's what I'll tell her. I'm like, you got 10 minutes of,
And
That's it.
Nar says to Saul, "Hey, when this is done, could I have that book?
Which one?
The enchanted book we just
The
got."
intelligent one?
Yeah.
Go for it. I don't know why you need it, but yeah.
Well, just figured that was my chance to call in an enchanted item, and
Go
this is
for
the
it.
one I'm going to call for.
Go for it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Hey,
so
I'll
Margaret,
give you the
told
book
you
afterwards.
18, right?
all right. So if you have any last minute preparations, now would be the time.
Arnwin
Also,
wants to set up a tripwire again because that was handy.
I would say roll. Wait a
It's
moment.
Steve's tools.
Yeah, Thieves Tools.
Also, Nar, my intelligence is only 60.
Oh, so it's
Technically,
mine.
my strength is higher than my intelligence right now.
all right.
Same.
Right, so for setting up my tripwire, I rolled that.
Okay, that I'm gonna
It's
show
in
you one moment. So,
Yeah,
one
you're
moment.
very good today.
So,
Holy shit.
do you guys, because you guys have work tomorrow, do you guys carry free overtime or no?
I think got stuff to do.
Okay,
So
so I
what
would
did
say
you
we're
want?
gonna end it like this because.
Okay.
So you guys prepare your 1 minute preparation. Remind me in the next session, Brandon, about the tripwire because I'm gonna ask you something about that. But just for the sake of it, I might as well show this. Let me know if you see it. What part of where do you place the tripwire?
Which house are we protecting?
Technically, you're in front where you guys are.
Oh, that is
So-
awful. That is a bunch of ways they can come in.
Then I would probably set the trapwire diagonally through that four-way intersection.
This one? Which one?
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
Yeah.
So this one.
Yeah, from the corner Saul was at to the one across and down.
So like this.
No,
This.
from
No.
yeah,
Oh.
from the top right to the bottom left.
Oh, like this. Correct?
No, not in a straight line. But top right where Saul is to the bottom left.
Top right. I don't get. Wait, I don't get. Top right.
Diagonal.
Oh, diagonal. So
Okay.
like this.
Yes, like that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good to know. Good to
I
know.
know that Nor's going to probably wind up going into
So,
the house.
5. What? How long is your hempen rope?
50 feet.
5.
Yeah, so
10, yeah. So I would say.
Narissa, not Narissa. Sheena can give him some more rope.
Yeah, we all
No,
got rope.
no. It would be enough. It would be enough.
can we just
Wait, if I'm getting more rope, I'll set up another one on the other side.
Which side?
The other side of the door of the hall of to the right, covering that side street. So that way, if anything,
To the right.
nope, to Narissa's right. Again, just from the corner of that building and then up to the bottom right corner of the top building.
Okay.
You know, that
so-
way if anything comes into our melee range, it's just sort of insta-gib.
Smart. Okay. Anything else for last minute preparation?
No,
Oh.
I wanted that rope, that other rope, vertical, not horizontal.
Oh. Okay.
We're covering the,
So it's like two
literally covering
parallel
the front
lines.
door.
Yeah,
So that
exact.
line you
Yep,
have,
there we go.
the one diagonal to the bottom right.
Okay.
I think the only thing Nar might do is the back end of the building open or no?
There are back end. There are windows basically.
Okay, so what I'm going to wind up doing is going into the building across the street and grabbing whatever furniture I can and boarding those windows up.
Boarding. I would say that would take you a while.
I can't just stack furniture in front of those windows?
Oh yeah, I would. If that's the case, then there are no furniture available. This clinic is scarce of furniture.
What about the building across from the clinic?
I would say you would take barrels. Yes, so this side. I would
Yep,
say yeah, that
just
would be.
I
enough.
want to put barrels and stuff in front of the windows.
Okay.
so it's kinda-
Roll. I would say. How do you do this? I would say roll dexterity to see how much you can carry or how many you can carry. Enough.
Wait, that would be athletics, but okay.
No, just the speed basically of how many, how long you can keep doing this.
11.
11. Yeah, you managed to put some. All right. Anything else? So
I guess-
I want you guys. Where do you guys want to be positioned technically?
I'm going to position myself at the the four corners of the intersection. I'm going to be on the top part of that.
Four
Right there.
corners, right here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd say you're right there.
Yep. This way I can run any which direction if I need to, but also this way I can see if they're trying to knock down those barrels in the back of the building.
Okay. The rest of you, where do you want to be placed for this?
I think Saul's fine.
Sounds fine. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably fine.
I'm gonna crawl on top of the roof.
Top of the roof of the building. Roll. Actually, are you a rogue now, Narissa? Roll.
Not. Yeah, I'm rogue 1.
Is that enough for an acrobat? Do you have? I would say roll.
Yeah, be the thief for level 3.
Yeah, you roll acrobatics or yeah, acrobatics.
Don't we have the carpet?
Oh yeah, I would say yeah. A carpet would be enough. So you
Well, if
stay.
I don't use the carpet, I get a 15. So.
Okay, that's more than enough. All right, Sheena.
Arnwin, when he's done with the tripwires, is gonna get up on the opposite roof.
Okay, one moment, because
The casters are all gonna die. 3.
one moment.
Well, no, y'all are protected by the tripwires. If the zombies get that close, they're gonna be on their bellies, and I'll just jump down and stab them.
All right, Erwin, where are you? Where are you going?
The roof to the south.
South here.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're there. All right, Sheena.
Sheena is on her carpet, and I'm gonna hover, see where the little grate is. I'm gonna be right over that.
Great here.
Yep, I'm gonna
Like,
hover.
How
above
how high are you hovering?
Like 20 feet, I'm guessing, or 10?
it. Yeah, about this. I'm gonna be pretty level with what the roof line is.
Okay, so I would say 20 feet.
Yeah,
More-
like 20
more or
feet,
less.
yeah.
All right. So as Rin starts the engine, basically, of this, the humming and the noise that this machine emanates starts to go loud to the point that even Yushina could hear it from this distance, and it is loud enough and clear enough. As you guys do that and wait for your position, prepare what you call unsheathe your weapons. The spellcasters prepare their spells, and
Yes.
Erwin, what you call, pulls an arrow out or a bolt out for his crossbow. You guys hear huge and several growls of undead from different directions, basically, as they got louder and closer from your direction. And Nar, Narissa and Sheena, you see herds of figures coming from your sides, basically. And with that being said, as you guys prepare and wait for the herd to arrive, as Rin is doing her job, creating what appears to be a possible cure, that is where we're gonna end.